Hey, good morning, everybody. We are live. It's Thursday, and working to the weekend. The weekend's almost here. Man, I tell you what, this weather's been warm, ain't it? 74 degrees right now. It rained off and on there like 4 or 5 times yesterday. Good morning, Jody. She said she first. Hope everything came out all right. I tell you what, it's Thursday. It's time to wake up. Wake up and get the weekend moving. Uh, I got a short video out there. Hey, good morning, Big Mike. The birthday present we bought my granddaughter, and it's that water slide thing. She loves that thing. I've been sitting out there. I got the water turned off, emptied the pool part out, and I'm sitting there letting the air blow through it and trying to get it to dry out. And it rained several times yesterday, so it never did dry out. So I got dried out today. I've got to get that thing took down because today is her birthday. She's turned 5 years old. A sweet little baby. Hey, Northern. Good morning. Morning, Jody. Still cooking it. Huh? It's fermenting, ain't it? uh, yeah, she turns 5 today, and Saturday we're having a party for her. We rented a gigantic slide. We're gonna have a bunch of kids over, and they're gonna be playing on that thing. So I've got to get this slide tore down today. Then I got to get my yard mowed and get it looking good for all the people that's going to be here for. Because as y'all all know, if you know me, I love my grandbabies now. My grandbabies are my world. Yeah, Jody's laughing. It's still fermenting. Poor Jody. But anyway, did you make it through the work day? Yeah, it's Pooh Paw. P-double-O, Paw. Pooh Paw. Get it, Jody? Pooh Paw. We Nothing Masters. Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's we got a bunch of kids going to be here, and they when they heard water slide, they all wanted to come. They care less about a 5 year old, but she's no typical 5 year old. She gets right in there with them, and she's not scared of nothing. Nothing. She said, "Yeah." Hey, Guerrero. Good morning. She is not scared of nothing, boy. I told my daughter you need to put her in gymnastics, get her started in that, because she likes to get on the couch and stand on her head, put her hands down, stand on her head with her feet up on the wall and do flips and stuff. I've never seen anything like it. Girl said, Jody, Nothing Master said, hello. Oh, hello, Nothing Masters. Nothing Master, 4123. I tell you what, I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like today, but them scattered showers yesterday, man, I couldn't do nothing outside. I mean, every time it's about to start to dry out to do something outside, it come a little rain. I'm like, come on. Seemed like every other day it's raining or something. It's weird for this time of year. Usually this time of year, we don't hardly get rain. Just goes to show you, folks, the landscape is changing across America here. It's making the weather do weird things. People here in America, our government officials, stuff like that there, and people at farmers, stuff like that there, they have learned their lessons from Oklahoma when they went and took out all their trees and leveled all that crap and all the winds, tornadoes, stuff. Yeah, same thing's happening through here. They never learned. But other than that, the weekend's coming up. It's going to be a great one, I believe. I'm hoping. Because what am I doing this weekend? Oh, I'm going to be grilling about 100 hot dogs. Oh, my gosh. Which that ain't going to take long. Hot dogs don't take long to grill. We have an air quality issue that's just limited time outdoors today due to smoke Canada. Yep. Air quality's bad across. Yep. That's what's sad. Our air quality here is at its worst. Uh, not just when the spring planting, when the planes start flying, the chemicals, they start putting chemicals down like it there. It's in the fall when they start harvesting. Then they start burning the fields off, and then oh my goodness, man, it is so bad. The air quality here is. It's like it's hard to breathe, and you can actually taste that crappy stuff, and all the chemicals they put on the ground gets lifted up and put in the air, and everybody breathing it in. He said, "But I'll be fishing anyways." There you go. Northern said, "Smoke from Canada, my hometown of North Bay. They're fired a couple hours away from me." Ooh, I know you sang the other day that the smoke up there. Get your cup on, man. It says Elvis, baby. Elvis. Elvis. Ball shook up. Oh, man. I got to figure out what I'm going to do today, which I'm pretty much sure if it don't rain, I've got to get that. And that's going to be a monster takedown out there, man, to fold up because this thing is huge. If you look at the video, that short video I got, this thing's big. And that water slide is. It's got 3 slides on it. And no, I'm telling you, it's big. And it goes into a when you get done fold it like you're supposed to, it goes into a small like duffel bag. And I'm like, how's something big gonna be put in there? I do not know, but I might have to find some kind of bigger duffel bag, put that thing in. But I do know one thing, it's a yard killer. Because once you put that tarp down, you set that on top of there and all that water gets there, it's a yard killer. It kills it out. So I'm trying to find the part of my yard where the most of the weeds have took over and the grass hasn't took over yet and try to lay on it where it kill the weeds out. But it ain't nothing level there. James is having a procedure tomorrow, so I'm going to be a Nurse Jody this weekend. Aha. Nurse Jody. Just make sure you cook him up some good chicken noodle soup there, Jody. He'll be all right. I would say something else, but I'm not going to. You're going to need a nurse to take care of both of you. uh, well, we hope James comes out all right. Avengers F4 Stories, Avengers Stories F4C. Gee, I hope he's supposed to have the surgery done, and I think he did. But I hope he come out. I hope he's all right. Hey, there's honey and stuff. Good morning. He's gonna make Jello. Well, he's gonna enjoy that, ain't he? Well, I'm just getting in. Going to catch a few hours sleep quick. Everybody at state help make sure you stay hydrated. That's right. All right, girl. Get you some good sleep, everybody. And I appreciate you coming here and hanging out with us first thing this morning. Hope the air quality up there get a lot better for y'all. I can account for sure that lightning strikes do get a small percentage of them fires going. Most of them fires are man-made. I do know where people has thrown out bottles and stuff like that, beer bottles or something like that, and they bust it, little shard and gets hit just right. And the sun hits it just right, it'll start a fire. But most of it's man-made, they accidental or purpose. I don't know, but it's sad either way. But people need to realize that here on Earth we live in a dome. There's a dome all around Earth that keeps oxygen in, and it not only keeps that in, it keeps all the filthy air in too. Without them trees to purify the air, it's gonna get worse. That's for sure. But that's here and there. It's Scotty asked me, fun fishing, man, spots gonna fish Saturday. No, I gotta be here to help watch the kids and stuff, grill some hot dogs. And I ain't gonna be fishing this weekend. I'm hoping to have my floor at my camper. Hunting and stuff, fishing today, Rustic. No, not fishing today. I got that water slide out there. I got to take down, get ready to have that big one put up Saturday. So I got to get it took down. I got to get the ground let the ground kind of dry a little bit. As they played on it for 2 days, and then my grandbaby did, and my grandson, they played on it for 2 days straight. And then I uh, unhooked the water and I blowed it up, emptied the pool out, blowed it up to let it dry. And then I went and mowed some yards. I came back and the yard was more. And the next thing I know, there was about 6 kids out there. They had it going, playing again. I said, oh, they ain't never going to get that thing right out. No, but I do need to schedule early morning live and fishing live. You know what I mean? Early morning fishing live. I might do that next week because the last week in July is my birthday. Last weekend in July, and we're going to be leaving out, heading for Panama City, Florida, and we're going to be there last weekend of July and the first week of August. I think we're going to be there uh, for my granddaughter's 14 and under United States Championship softball deal tournament down there. So we're going to be down there cheering her on, watching her play. I'm hoping it's like the World Series Little League thing. They got stands with a top on it with the sun beaming down on it. It's going to be a hot winter in Florida, boy. I didn't have some temperatures down there. But the big awning I got put up in the backyard, uh, it's going to come down after Saturday and get put up, and we're going to take that with us in case we have to sit out under chairs to watch them play softball. Uh, we can put that up. At least we have some kind of shade we can sit under. I figure there's going to be thousands of people there, man. 160 girls picked across the United States specifically to play this because they're the best, and there's going to be thousands of people there. I guarantee it. Is her name Brooklyn? Who? Brooklyn. Talking about Bristol? Bristol's my oldest granddaughter. Hey, but in case y'all interested, I might go live down there on one of her games if she's playing. If she, they got a lot of kids down there. It's going to be there, 160 girls, so they got all these teams. So uh, if she's playing down there, I might go live during one of the games. Who knows? Let y'all watch. 'Cause these girls play their hearts out, man. They play hard. Is her name Brooklyn? Brooklyn. I don't know no Brooklyn. Yeah, Bristol. Yep, Bristol. Jody, you headed to work? Oh, wait, give me some more coffee. Gotta get me some more coffee. Gotta give me some more coffee. I'll be right back, though. I tell you what, the last 2 weeks, man, it's been so freaking hot. I feel like I've shrunk 4 inches. Honey, Stub, I'll never forget when she caught that big carp. She says, "Holy crap, I just caught that thing." Yeah, she's wanting to go carp fishing again, but between volleyball practice and softball tournaments, it's hard. She's wanting to go though. She every time she comes here, she grabs her fishing rod and messes with it and looks at it. But every time that I get free time where I can take her, uh, she's either got uh, volleyball practice up here at the gym, uh, or she's got a softball tournament or softball practice, and she can't go. And I've told her, I said, if this other stuff is more important than fishing, I totally understand. I mean, there's more important things in life than fishing. And I said, you'll get to fish. You just don't rush it. I said, enjoy your life. And she enjoys fishing, but she likes her softball and her volleyball. Yep, let them have fun. Yep. My grandkids and my kids had the same opportunities as my grandkids do. And they got way more. My kids did way more than I ever did. And my grandkids are getting to do way more than I've ever got to do, and that's what I want because I never got to do any of those things. I was raised by a mean ass stepdad, and I wasn't allowed to do nothing except working to death. But wasn't allowed to play sports. Wasn't allowed to go to birthday parties, other kids' birthday parties. We wasn't allowed to do nothing. We wasn't allowed to have sleepovers. We wasn't allowed to go sleep over nobody else's house because he was afraid he might have to have something done around the house, and he wasn't going to do it. He was going to make me do it. Hey, at least you got to play football. He wouldn't even allow me to play baseball, summer baseball, because it interfered with his money and put me out there in the cotton field chopping cotton, and that way he can get a weekly check come in. That dude had three boys. He had his own son, and me and my brother, we was like stepsons. He didn't adopt us, not like that. And me and my middle brother, we wasn't his son. And he put us three boys out there chopping cotton, plus my mom. And he worked for the farmer. So he was drawing five checks on us. We wouldn't allow shit. When we went to school, when it come time to buy clothes, mom had to count pennies she saved up and for us to buy school supplies and just a little bit of clothes and stuff. We wasn't allowed to buy like Nike shoes, not like we got cheap shoes and everything. We worked all summer long. And so we wasn't allowed to do nothing. So I let my grandkids do and I support them. I did play track. That was just an excuse to get out of school. I tried out track one time, and I didn't think nothing about it. And he had was time trial, so there was like nine of us running, and I knew that I could run long ways, so I was going to do the long relay one, the long deal on the track, and because I can run long ways, man, and without stopping. And mom fixed a bunch of beans, taters, cornbreads the night before, and that's my favorite meal. Well, the next day I was out there all cocky, so I was getting ready to run, take stretches, running. Just gonna try out. And I'd love to try out. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do it because he was gonna make, but I was wanting to, hey, this is what I can do, if I could be a player or whatever. As soon as he found out, he cut that off, boy. And I took off running out there. About halfway through there were some kids coming up behind me, and and all of a sudden, every time my foot hit the ground, and they started backing off. It looked like I was in a lead. I started cutting gas every time I hit the run. Talk, 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 talk. And I was dying laughing running through there. And they was behind me going, "Oh my God." And they start backing off. Afterwards, they said, "Boy, you were gassy running across there." I said, "That was my turbo boost." Oh, it was funny. We had good technique. Yeah, there was like three or four. We had a good time out there doing that stuff. But they got to went on and play track. I did. When he found out, he cut that off. He said, "No, you're not. No, no, no." And they wanted me to play summer baseball for them bad because when I got up bat, boy, I could drive that thing out of the park. I loved playing baseball. They tried me out in the outfield. I kept telling them, I said, Bud, I don't have the eyes to see that little ball when it gets knocked way up in the air. I'll lose it. And I don't see it. I tried it, and I've had it. I've run up to it, and I've looked, and I couldn't find it in the air. I mean, my eyes wasn't that good. And it dropped like in front of me, and I'd pick it up, and I could throw it all the way to home plate. But I just couldn't catch fly balls out there because I couldn't see them. So they moved me to first base. That's how come I got started playing first base, even in softball and everything. Morning, Terry Bate. But it was funny though. I told you, that's a turbo boost, man. That's to keep me ahead of you, the smaller guys that can run fast. I was more of that. I lived out in the country, so shit, I had to run a half a mile straight just to get down to my cousin's house and or to go anywhere out there to anybody's house. Now I don't run anywhere. I don't even run to the kitchen table anymore. I mean, I just walk. Run is for the birds. I'm going to make a pot and have some with you, Rustic, hunting and stuff. What, a pot of coffee? You dropped the link, Rustic. I did at the very top. Can you scroll back and get it, or do I need to re-drop the link? Terry B, what it be, Terry B? Terry B, Terry B, Terry B, Terry B, Terry B, Terry B, tell us everything you got to do today. You're a busy man. You doing everything but going fishing. Is your buddy still coming down and go fish with you? If it's already gone too far back, just let me know. Oh, there we go. Over old Jody. Yep. Hope James' procedure goes all right. Hope it ain't too bad for the old fella. Get your prayers up for James and for Gio, Adventure Stories for F4C. I'll keep prayers for them too. They're going through a rough time right now. It was raining for 4 days, Mr. Rush. It's kind of muddy out. Tell me about it. I knew he could find it. He's the man.
I found it.
Hey, found it.
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, it's good. Well, what's wrong? I was going good to that point.
Yeah, we got fires burning around us here. That's why you guys are getting all that smoke.
If the wind blows just right, yeah, we get it. The other day, I kept smelling, man, it smells like somebody burning something. Like, what is that smell? And you barely smell it every once in a while.
It's strong here for sure.
And hey, Leon, good morning or good afternoon to you, Leon, mid morning. And I was looking around and it didn't nobody have a fire. There was not a fire nowhere. And I said, man, it said something burning somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just Canada on fire, Rustic.
I remember a couple years ago, Canada was on fire. I think it was a couple years ago, maybe 3, but we got smoke through here that was so bad that it was just a thick haze like fog, and you could smell it strong outside.
That's how it is here right now. It's like the sky is orange in the morning from all the smoke.
Yeah. Jeez, I feel for y'all, man. When that breathing quality is bad.
Yeah, it makes the air quality pretty bad.
I know I've been watching this. These people in China got some videos out now. That's what it costs to live per day in China, and everything. They live in these little bit tiny rooms and paying this outrageous price and stuff. And they said the air quality in China is bad.
Yeah, little birdcage apartments.
Yeah, Leon said it's It's 10:45 a.m. where he's at. Yep, it's mid morning for him.
It's 5:46 for me.
It's man, we're an hour behind you. Yeah, that's so you think they done had all that dead underbrush be gone by now.
You'd think, but we got lots of it here in Canada, man. They need to start a program where they go in and they clean the bush up.
Yeah. I do know one of the fires got started because they was trying to have a controlled burn, and then they got it going pretty good, and it was going right for them. Then all of a sudden, these hellacious winds came up, and it got away from them.
Yeah. Yeah, that can happen.
I mean, it wasn't their fault, but it didn't show for no winds, no storms, no nothing, so they decided to have a controlled burn. Son went to Louisiana yesterday. No fish to report yet. Well, that sucks. Same time here, Terry B. We're in the same time zone. How long is it going to be in Louisiana? We got to go down and hit Creole. Creole put him on some fish. Creole got him a guide service. Creole guide service. There you go.
You have to go there to get over us or me or whatever.
Hey, there's Ronyo. Good morning. How's everything down
Morning,
there?
Romeo.
I'll be in Panama City, Florida. Ron, last weekend and the first week of August. Last week in July, first week of August. Oh, they went offshore fishing. Okay.
Ronyo's up early. He's probably going to go out fishing today.
No problem. They towed the container over there. They towed the contender over there. Ron, you go fishing today? Well, I'll tell you what, I've been watching him fish from his boat out there and him catching them. And these they're like a little sunfish for us, or pumpkin seeds, or whatever he calls them. I forgot what he calls them, man. They were some beautiful fish.
Mayan cichlids?
I don't know what they are, man. They are beautiful fish, man.
He catches those Mayan cichlids quite a bit.
Nice. Panama, it's nice early for it.
He says they're good eating fish, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm not taking any gear with me down there to fish. And everybody keeps telling me I'm crazy. If I'm going that far to go out of the ocean, I'm gonna be fishing. Well, I'm gonna try to find a pier that rents rods and I can fish off the pier for the day or something. But
Yeah, I'm sure they got something like that down there.
because I do know at Myrtle Beach, there's a pier you can go down there and pay $10. You can fish all day off the pier.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, you can rent their rods, or you can. I bought one when I was down there. I just went ahead and bought one. It's cheaper for me to buy one just to rent one because I was going to fish for 3 days, and by the time I paid 3 days rent, I could have bought one.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just cheaper to buy.
Matter of fact, the reel on it broke, but I still got the rod that's out there in the shed. I don't use it for nothing, but I brought it home and I caught catfish with it, but I stepped on the reel and broke it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's in that drawer right there.
That sucks.
Man,
I broke one of my reels, too. I got to get a new reel. I'm down a reel right now. It sucks.
Yeah, and I'm not taking none of my stuff down there and fishing that salt water with it. So
That's on my big rod, my 7'6". I need a new reel for it bad.
yeah. Oh yeah, 2 pier in Panama. What? Give me more details, Ron. Give me more details. I don't know nothing about that place down there. Just take a reel and buy a cheap stick while you're there. Bag up some tackle.
that you're gonna have to live with, and you're gonna have to adjust to it. It's like people that
Hey, nothing, masters.
like that.
I was thinking about taking one of my rods and getting some 100-pound test line put on there or something, and getting one of my treble hooks and rounding it, the points where it won't grab the wood like that, it just can't come up. But there's always tons of sinkers and tackle hanging off the sides of the things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I seen a guy get a 5-gallon bucket of them uh, pyramid sinkers, man, off the sides of them, where people reel it in and they come back in and it gets hung up on the wood.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, you reel it up till it gets straight, then you reel it all the way up. You don't reel until it comes swinging back because there's a pier right there with all kinds of lumber.
Yeah, exactly.
When you going out fishing,
Probably tomorrow.
what are you going for?
Walleye. Walleye, bass, and pike, probably.
Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. You gonna go live or
Yeah, I'll probably go live. Yeah.
ooh, I'll have to check that out? I love walleye. Walleye's good eating. Take a
My
rod
walleye's good eating.
if it gets broken. That's the problem. All my rods here, I don't want them to get broken. These are not cheap rods.
No, it sucks when you get down a rod for sure.
Pier number 2 fishing pier. One is called City Park Pier across from Margaritaville, and the other one is County Pier across from Goofy Golf Front Beach Road. Well, do they let you fish off that, pay per day or something? I don't care if I catch anything outrageous. I just want to catch a few little fish and stuff. I'd like to catch a few whitings and be able to take them home, but I don't think if you're paying $10 a day off that pier, I don't think you can take anything because you don't have a state license.
Yeah, I guess you have to get their license, eh?
Well, if it's anything like Myrtle Beach, if you pay $10 a day off the pier, they put a ban on you to show that you can fish off that pier, but you can't fish off the beach nowhere else.
Okay.
So, like, if I want to go with somebody down there that's a YouTuber or something, and we want to go bass fishing or crappie fishing or something like that, there, I have to buy the state license.
Okay.
Off the pier, you don't have to. You just pay because you're fishing strictly off that pier.
I see.
Yes, sir. The Rent Rods Pier is a paid license. I don't know. I might take my rod down there. I don't know. I'd be the only one down there fishing off a pier with a Mad Catch rod.
Why not? At least you know the rod's gonna hold up to the ocean fish.
Yeah,
You never know what you catch.
don't want it to rust. I guess I can take the old Curtis rod, put some new line on it, and take it out there. It's just more limber for the good bite. But if I had one of the Uncle Lou rods painted up, I'd take one of the Uncle Lou rods down there and fish out of the ocean with it. You can keep the fish too. It's the same way you said. Oh, okay. It's the only place that is in effect, though. Terry B, I missed that. You got to tell me what effect you're talking about. Keep fish too. It's the same way you said. You can keep the fish off the pier, take them in. Because I heard whiting was pretty good, and down at Myrtle Beach, man, I caught a bunch of them, and some nice ones too. I mean, not just small ones, but I've caught some decent ones. And everybody down there said, "Man, there's some decent fish for whiting down here." And I said, yeah, most piers don't require a license. Yeah, you just pay right there, fish off the license, off the pier, but you can't fish nowhere else on the beach and area, stuff like that. Uh, and so I would like to take my my flame knife, my electric flame knife, and flay some of them up, bring them home, and try them out, and eat them. Because I heard whiting was pretty good eating.
Is it?
Yeah. When I was down at Myrtle Beach, I noticed a lot of people was keeping them, and I kept wondering, man, to me, it looks almost like one of our hybrid bass, white bass, but they said it was good eating. That pure white meat. They're that good, delicious. I want to keep some. I think when I was down at Myrtle Beach, just fishing off the pier, the most unique fish I caught was a robin fish. Man, that thing was beautiful fish, boy. As soon as you touched it, boy, phew, the spines come out everywhere on that thing.
Really, eh?
Yeah, it was
What was it called? The robin fish?
yeah, it's called a robin. That's what the guy told me it was, a robin fish.
Got spines all over it.
I thought it was a little catfish. I guess here's a neat little catfish, had two spines sticking out the side and everything on the back. And then all of a sudden I started to grab it and like a catfish, from the belly side. And that guy told me, he said, don't, no, don't touch that fish. He said, watch this. He touched it or he thumped it like that. When it did, the joke had spines. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you don't want to get a spine in your hand, eh?
Going to Connecticut in October, trying to step up an offshore trip while we are there. Well, I thought your buddy was coming down this weekend or next weekend. Y'all was going out. I know that old man said that robin fish, if you get spined by one of them, said it's extremely painful. And they are right. Anything you catch out of that ocean down there, that sea or whatever, it's got teeth. Okay, we'll be there next Tuesday. All right, that's cool. They'll let everybody know that that's northern fishing outdoors. That's not Northern View. Okay, he's from Canada.
Canada over here, yeah, Canada.
I met him here a while back. He's a pretty good guy, and he's been out fishing and stuff like that. He likes to come in here and talk to us and see how we fish and everything. But a lot of people confuse him with Dan of Northern View.
Yeah, we get confused. We get confused a bit, but it's all good.
As long as they're northern fishing, they're going to northern fishing. Are you going to do some lives, Terry B? About time you start doing some kind of lives. Awesome.
Terry B was live. Terry B was live the other day. He released a possum.
I missed that. Ron, put that back in there. There's an app. What? Might have to write that down. Oh, so that's who my son's going to be driving truck for, Doc Foods. I got me something to write that down on. Ron, put that back down in there.
That's a cool app. I'd like to check out that app, Rania.
Until my phone got soaked. I got a phone one time and I bought this little thing you're supposed to put over your phone in case it rains and you can still see through it and everything protects the phone. Well, it don't say nothing about hey, Kukana, hello, big shout out to you. But they didn't say nothing about 100% humidity. That thing's sweating there. Got my phone wet. Get another phone. It got that phone wet. Fish rules. Aloha. Fish rules. What kind of app does that do for fish rules? I mean, tells you the regulations or something on the wherever you fish or something? Happy early Thursday.
Okay, buddy, I got to get off.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you coming up
You
here.
have a good morning. I'll keep watching, though.
All right. Appreciate
See you guys. Everybody have a good day.
Fish rules. Is that the app's name? Fish rules? Fish rules. I'll look it up. I'm gonna give me some more coffee. Y'all hang in there. Hang in there, folks. I'm gonna get me some more coffee. Get me some more coffee. Get right. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Let's see here. Yes, regulation species force on GPS locations. Any more varmints? What? Not yet, Mr. Northern. F4C has surgery. Yeah, I know he had surgery. It was a couple days ago, I think, yesterday or something. How many pounds is that fish? That one right there was 25.5 pounds. Aloha. What, is Ron leaving? I think he gonna go fishing or something. Oh, you ain't going anywhere? Okay. You just saying hi to everybody? Yeah, I'll look at up fish rules. Because I know on the pier I can catch and release any fish I catch. I just want to make sure that if I can keep the whiting, like, how many can I keep? Hey, there's Mr. Carp King himself, Scotty, Buck Fishing Adventures. Good morning. The West Coast of San Diego has offshore fishing off the charts right now. Well, they was thinking about me renting a charter to go out fishing, and they looked it up. And for me and six others to go out, it's like $100-something a day for that day. If I got somebody to take me out, me personally by myself, oh God, man, it's like 500 or more. And I'm like, yeah, let's go fish off the pier and get sunburned. Cheaper. Half a day boat got no limits of yellowtail. I mean, if I had some buddies that lived down there that had a boat we could go offshore and fish for some yellowtail or something like that, that'd be fun. Day and a half boat got limits of bluefin up to 100 pounds. Oh man, that'd be awesome to catch. I'd like to catch a bluefin tuna. Them things are like speed demons. And they don't get up as big as them other tunas. Ugh. Terry B, you're not in Florida if you get the same time zone I'm in. I got a bunch of, my boat got a bunch of white sea bass. They are the ghost fish. I caught a sea bass when I was down at Myrtle Beach. I didn't know what it was. Some guy, the old timers down there told me what it was. He had speaking have it. I said, yeah, you can have it. I don't want it. I ain't keeping nothing. It's a pretty good sized sea bass, too. Oh, yeah, you're in Texas. I know Nubby. I think he lives up in North Carolina. Uh, but I got to find somebody that's going to be pretty close to me. As I find them, hell, I'd rather give them like 150 and them go out and fish. God, he said, how big was the sea bass? If I remember correctly, I didn't weigh it and I didn't measure it, but it was about that long. And the guy told me he wanted it. Here, you can have it. I ain't got nothing to do for it. Well, I don't want to go out for no 10 hours. 4 hours is good enough for me out there. But okay, at least I can say I went. 10 hours. Good Lord. I'll take you out to fish for 150. Yeah, Scotty. I bet you would. I think it's $120. That's not bad if he takes you out by yourself or another guy or something like that there, but I ain't going out there for 10 hours. I might have to take a crap. They're gonna let me hang on. Ain't gonna be like here in Missouri. I ain't gonna be able to hang over the side of the boat and go plop, 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 plop. They catch this old Missouri ass sitting in the front, whizzing off the front of that boat. They go, what are you doing? Flavoring the water up, man, chumming. That special juice. It's 150 at Chelsea's spot. Oh my gosh. Scotty's gonna sneak me right into her spot and charge me, wouldn't he? And she found out I had to pay her too. That's what I do, 10 or 12 hour trips. I can't imagine being out there in that wide open vast water like that there and all of a sudden crap you got to go. Look out, I'm gonna chum the waters. I don't care what you say. Said, boy, that's a fancy beach, that's a fancy bake towel. Give it here. There you go. Rustic Outdoors have been signed for you. Hey, Pup, what's going on? Good morning. Hey, Pup. Hey, morning, Gavin. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, they wouldn't know what to think. Take his old Missouri boy out. Like, oh, we go about 4 hours, guys. I had no coffee, so I ain't got to go as often. Hey, man, what do you got to drink on here? Well, I'll just drink my Kool-Aid. I'll drop my Kool-Aid. Be like, sigh. I'll duck down and say, bring my own Kool-Aid. It has a bathroom and a galley to food, drinks, and beer, and anything you want. Well, I don't drink beer, but they might not want me using their bathroom. All right, boys, we just got out here. He went. We got to go back and empty. We're overweighted here. Hey, there's Cold Creek. What's going on, Billy? The contender has a crapper in the console. Oh man. In the console. I don't want nobody watching me. We're gonna hold my hands. Oh yeah, that makes it easier to go. Hey David, good morning. Stand up shower in the sink too. Good night. David Bay. Uh some of them boats are nice, but no one can see you. Will they see me if I'm on my phone playing a game while I'm sitting there? They probably hear me. I don't know if I take a rod or not. I might every day I get done fishing, I take it back and rinse it off with water, clean it and everything. No service way out there. Ain't got to have service play game. Too bad we can't uh, but we bring satellite phones. No fishing today. No, not today. It's been raining. The water's up. It's muddy everywhere. But I might go fishing one day next week before I leave. I might go carp fishing or something to see what's going on because I know the Mississippi River. There's a place on the river, man. That's caught blues there before, and I know there's some giants in there. I just got to get to this one point, and so far it's so muddy you can't get back there, and the water's so high up that it's got the dikes covered. So, but I can go live from there, and y'all are going to enjoy that spot. I think you're really going to like that spot. But I've got to make sure the water is at least 2 foot down the dikes right there, because simply for the fact is the barges travel down through there and then waves would come on top of that. And I want just to hit it back off because that's where the Mississippi dumps in the Ohio, but back up here behind me where I'm going to be fishing, the river splits off two like it's here. I'd love to be able to get up in there with a pontoon, and there's a point right there where the river splits off, and that point right there would be an awesome place to try. And with a pontoon, you can get right on the bank like it right there, and where you stay out of the way of the boat traffic. But I want to wish everybody a happy Thursday morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Ah. Hey, there's Mr. Donald Knight. How's everything up there this morning, Donald? Good morning to you. Yeah, but the wife keeps telling me, say, you gonna go fish while you're down there, aren't you? You gonna fish while you're down there, aren't you? Well, you trying to push me off to the side or something? I went down here to support Bristol and watch her play softball. Then they want to go to the beach and they want to play down there on the beach. And I'm like, man, I don't care if they get in that water, man. A shark might get you, jellyfish. Scotty said he's not fishing anymore. Now, let me tell you all something. Scotty went fishing yesterday after work. He's been scouting this place out. He's going out there to carp fish, right? Nobody around him. He gets set up. He just throws out, and these people pull up, wanting him to get out of the way so they can swim. He asked them right there on live, said, y'all want to swim? Yeah. He goes, well, I was just throwed out. And this one guy asked him, what are you trying to catch? He goes, well, I was trying to catch a carp, but not anymore. No, I'm just leaving. He said, well, you can go over here someplace over here to fish. He said, no. I wouldn't have left. I told him, say, hey, I told him, I said, hey, bud, you got to take the kids somewhere else because I'm fishing here. I just got here. I just throwed out. I'm fishing here. You know, turned into boring fishing adventures. He was upset yesterday, and rightly so. I'd be upset too, and kind of aggravated him. And it aggravated me because I didn't know what was going on because I came in a little late after it happened, so I went back and watched it. And I'm like, oh man, these people should know better. They seen that when that guy seen him pulled up there and seen he was fishing there, or they walked up or something, he should have said, oh y'all, let's go somewhere else. This guy's fishing right here. I would have said something. Would y'all would have said something? Let me know in chat if y'all would have told the people, hey, I'm fishing here. I ain't moving nowhere. Y'all got to go somewhere else. It's first come, first served. My son's trying to call me. I guarantee he's trying to call me right back. Hold on, let me go tell his mama calling. No way. Ugh, aggravated. My own son. I don't even think he subscribed to me. Nor said I would have said something to him. That's why they are part-time water users. Would y'all would have gave up your spots, or would you stood your ground? I would have stood my ground, but then again, they might have just got in there and swam all the way around you anyway. But then I would have looked at that guy and said, that's disrespectful as crap. I said, you seen me fishing here. You should have grabbed your kids, teenagers, whatever, and went somewhere else. But you seen me fishing here. That's disrespectful. And then if he tried, well, I said, I'm not here to fight you. I'm just telling you, it's disrespectful. I'm going to leave. So, because that is harassment of a fisherman, and that is illegal. Game wardens will give them a huge fine for that. Upset Albert State, yeah. But Scotty was nice about it. I mean, it aggravated him, but he was nice about it. He left. And that looked like a pretty good spot for some carp, too. But that seemed like a pretty good spot for swimming, because there was a flat rock over there, and he showed some teenagers standing on it that was about to jump off. They could jump off into the water or whatever, but I never seen them jump. But that looked like a popular area for swimming and stuff. But yeah, they would have got in there around you anyway. Oh, he told them in a few choice words. He was polite about how he said it, though. I thought it was funny. What are you fishing for? Well, I was fishing for carp, but not anymore. He asked the kids and said, well, do y'all want to swim here? Yeah. And I told him, well, I'm fishing here. Y'all got to go somewhere else. Take an ugly stick with a 3,000 reel and 10 to 15 pound leader. Throw some 1/4 to 3/8 ounce curly tails or some gets it lures at Walmart. Me, I'll probably just throw shrimp out there and let whatever hits it, hits it. And I imagine they'll sell bait there too. Let me tell you something. Down in Myrtle Beach, I don't know if it'll work there or not, but at Walmart down in them areas, they sell these round rolls of this pink stuff. And I've seen guys taking just cut off a piece of it, put it on a hook, throw it out there and catch fish with it. It's flat, looks like that rolled bubble gum, that flat, you know what I'm talking about? And it's pink. And they just cut pieces off of it, put it on a hook, throw it out there and catch fish on it. It's a flavorful flavor, have lots of flavor to it and stuff. I wonder if that would work. If I can just go to Walmart and buy a roll of that, and that way I just take it down there. I don't have to use shrimp or like that. But I've seen people catch some nice fish just using that. And then once they get it in, they take the fish off, they throw it right back out there. Like, huh. That's a roll of bait fish getter. 30-pound braid main line. We use it for making bait. Well, this stuff here's got like a some kind of backing on it or something like that in it, made in it or whatever. I've seen them down at Myrtle Beach use it. And a guy gave me a small piece up, put on a hook out there, and I caught several whitings on it. And I was like, wow. But I wonder if they sell it down there. They do at Myrtle Beach Walmart. It's weird how you go to a different area, location somewhere else. If there's saltwater fishing, they got mostly saltwater stuff. That's what they catch whiting on. Well, I see them catch other fish on it too. I'll tell you, I love you. You drove 50 miles. What it feels like. You just drove from around the block. When are you gonna bring my cup home? I'll get done with it. Yeah, that's my son right there, little Dave. Except he ain't so little, he's big as I am.
I love you.
Love you too, bub. He's going to work. You can see that role in action on my live called Making Bait. He had to work, be safe on Dyersburg.
I will.
But I gotta get my hair cut one of these days. I'm gonna shave it all off, I think. You can see that role in action on my live called Making Bait. Does it come out pink like that stuff does? It's pink. You know, it looks like just a strip of bubble gum, but it's in a roll. You just pull it out, cut it, put it on your hook, put it out there, a little bitty piece. They do sell it. I might get some of that, try it. I mean, last time I was in Myrtle Beach, I had 2 hooks. And I caught 2 whiting at one time. I thought that was pretty cool. But I was using shrimp. And let me tell you, I was just a little bitty tray. It wasn't no bigger, about that long, and it's about that deep, and about that wide. It had maybe a 6 jumbo shrimp on it, maybe 5. And you cut them in little pieces. And I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't cheap. And then this guy pulled it next to me, sat down right there, pulls his roll out, snips it off, throws it out there with 2 hooks, put a piece on each hook. He was catching whiting on it and other fish. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what kind of bait's that? And he take the fish off, throw them back out there, and don't run back out there again. He just likes to catch them. He don't keep nothing. I thought that was pretty cool. I forgot what it's called. But I'll get me a roll of that. That way I have that. Hey, Giggle Billy, don't ask. Good morning. Nothing is cheap no more. Now I got some pompano rigs somewhere. I don't know where they're at. I have to find them. I might take them down there with me. Kind of hooks y'all think I should use? Think I should take some circle hooks or just regular J hooks? I do want to take some kind of tackle because I want the save money on that. And I plan on taking this is a 6-ounce right here. It's a coin sinker. I'm thinking about using them, taking a bunch of these down there with me and using them. That way I don't have to buy any while I'm down there. I know they like to use the pyramid sinkers, but I think that right there would hold it down to the bottom pretty good. The circle hooks, Rustic. Are you all staying on the beach on Front Beach Road? We're staying in a house, a condo house, or some kind of house deal. And from what I was told, it's the beach. There's a row of condos right here or something. Then the house is on the other side. I'm not for sure. We down at Myrtle Beach. That's where we stayed. We rented a. It was like a complex. It had deal, and it was a condo, and it was on the back side of it. But I don't remember which one. What size circle hook should I take with me? That's what I don't know. When I was down there, I just bought everything when I was down at Myrtle Beach. I didn't take nothing down there with me because I wasn't planning on fishing. But when I found that pier for $10 a day, shit, down there and I'll fish for like 3 days. They all went down the other thing. I don't care to do all that. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go down and fish. Hey, there's Uncle Lou's thirsty. Thirsty Thursday. Are you thirsty? I was for some coffee. I'm about out again. I think old Elvis is drinking it. And I'm not drinking. I'm like, well, what's going on here? It's emptying pretty fast. The water is 90 degrees. That's why I ain't been back skipjack fishing, because that water's so warm that them skipjack are like way out there towards the middle of deeper water. They're not nowhere near the banks. The water's just too warm. Even though the water's moving, it's still just too warm for them. So when it cools off, I'm gonna go back, but because I ain't got no more of my deep freeze. Y'all gone. What you get when you eat them all, huh? Oh boy, I gotta eat that fish. Yeah, I sent the link to old Eric. No, he's out driving. Yeah, he don't want to come. That's fine. Oh, 84 on Missouri yesterday. The water was 84. The water temperatures are up, man. Them catfish, they want to find them deeper, cooler spots. That's for sure. Yeah, we got a lot of water, a lot. Here in Risco, I think it showed like 5 to 6 inches. And then further up north of us, man, they really got it. They really got some water, bear flooding up there. I'm gonna open it up. This is my son's mail, but I would get his mail, but he never. Hey, ain't that something? The owner of the CEO of Dots Foods, his name is Dick Tracy. Ain't he a detective or investigator or something like that? Dick Tracy. Yeah, beautiful day in the neighborhood. I think I hear birds out there already. It's starting to get a little light. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, I wonder what that was bouncing around here. A little ball. They gave me this when I had a shoulder surgery, so I can do that. He said I use a size 4 or 2 for small fish and a 2/0 gamma for the bigger pier fish. You talking about 4 or 2 J hook? I just want to catch fish. I don't care if the fish are that long or that long, that long, or that long. Longer than the fish, I get excited. See that rod move, boy, I gets my blood pumping. I don't care if the fish is that long. I'll probably fish at least one day while I'm there, maybe 2. It depends on how hot it is. Yeah, it was a cartoon. Then they made a movie on it. I think he was a private investigator or something like that. But I don't know. It's I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. Yeah, it used to be in the newspaper cartoons. Yep, this is black and white TV shows that movies or something like that. Dick Tracy in it. If it's not hot, yeah, if it's not hot. I mean, geez, man, it was hot up on there. I mean, I went up on that Myrtle Beach down there. Every place that had a umbrella, somebody was sitting on there. So I just sit out in the sun all day. I was like, ooh, I got sunburn. And it was hot sitting out there. I was like, but it's pretty neat to watch the tide go out. All that beach was exposed. And then it's pretty neat to sit out there and you see the tide going right back up. You see everybody when the tide started coming out, people all down the side that pier fishing. And when the tide started going out, everybody was fluctuating further down the pier. What the hell, I'm down here in the deep water. I ain't got to move, but y'all on top of me now. Then we see a couple guys down there with some like 12, 14-foot rods hanging off the side. They were bouncing them up and down like it right there, catching them, little chrome looking ribbon fish. I guess that's what they call ribbon fish. Ronald said, just get the circle hook for the 2-aught. And carry a pair of pliers. I've learned that. Put a pair of pliers in the bag. How many whiting I keep? I like to keep about 10 if I can keep 10. And take and flay them out and freeze them and bring them home and cook them up, deep fry them. Look like my TV froze up for a second. I better go back out and come back in. Something ain't right there. There we go. Successfully connected. You see that primer paint sitting right behind me over on this side. That's where I got out there and primed underneath my moor deck. And I set the paint back up here and it goes bottom of the shelf. I didn't put it down there. Been thinking about rearranging my office. I got all these rods, man. I got to put up on these rod holders. Got rod holders over here, got 2 over there. I got to get all my crappie poles or being in crappie poles. I got to get all that put out there in the building out there. Get them out of here. I don't like them being outside, man. They get brittle. They sit outside, even in the building out there. Oh, buddy, 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 buddy. Oh, come on, let's rock and roll. But see, this people like Ron, Gigability, they know more about that pier and ocean fishing than I do. So any advice they can give, I take it. It's funny, he was down there, that one guy told me, he said, "Boy, you tell you fish a lot." I said, you throw straight out. I said, most people come up here, they don't fish that much. When they go throw out, they throw it across everybody's lines. Dude, I know better than do that.
Tell your name.
Tell you, Daddy, I'll be right back. I gotta go get me some coffee. Somebody's gonna tell me something. I have my son in there. I was getting on and tell me, he called me, you set your notifications when I'm live and stuff. He goes, I only did that just because I knew you were live. It aggravates you. Nubby, good morning. There's a Nubby. I've got a lot to learn on the salt game. I do too. I don't fish from the beach or nothing like it right there. I don't ever care to catch a big old shark from the beach or anything like that. I just want to go down and catch some fish. Nubby, 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 nubby. Oh, my poor grandbaby's got some kind of virus she's throwing up. Hope she gets to feeling better by Saturday. I don't have to watch the rest of this week. Her daddy's off, and so her daddy's got her. Supposed to bring her back Saturday. Yeah, Gigability. How far are you from Panama City? I bet you're a pretty good ways away. I like my wife's to take a bath. Oh yeah, I got a call today up there telling them the tire size on that. They got to have 2 new tires put on my wife's SUV. I had them rotated, but they're pretty bad. The front ones were wore down pretty good, but I had them rotated to the back. So I'm gonna have 2 new ones put on the back. They said, once you put them new ones on the front, that's because the back ones still look new. You're 325 miles from there or what? Last weekend in July, the 1st of August. That's all I can tell you. I think we're leaving whatever the last weekend in July. That's what she said it was 20 days, but it's a lot less than 20 days now. So Gig is definitely the better advice giver. Yeah. Gig, I'm gonna be fishing off the pier. What size hook do you recommend? I just want to catch fish. I don't want no big monster hook. I don't care to catch no big fish. Be nice, but you ain't gonna get a great big giant fish up at the top of that pier. I just want to be able to catch some whiting and if I can and bring some home. A bit too hot to catch crap. Tell me about it. I was listening to Stacy and Scotty out fishing. They talk about how hot it is. Well, you knew it was hot when you went. We've been getting so much daggone rain, man. I'm having to mow yards twice a week. I'm like, geez, I ain't got time for crap. Plus my grandbaby and crap I got to do around here. And I'm wanting to put the floor in my camper before I leave. So I ain't got to, so I can let the roof down while I'm gone. Get that tarp put over it while I'm gone and put bricks all around it. Uh, Takes me 9.5 hours to Panama. Wow. Straight 2 for whiting. You mean J hook? Number 2 J hook for whiting? Nobody said we have a king mackerel tournament this weekend. What? Bet those would be fun to catch. See, y'all keep saying straight too. I'm from Missouri, man. You got to tell me J hook or number 2 J hook. If I take a number 2 straight hook out there, how am I going to hook anything? Is it going to spear them like a toothpick? Got him. So that hook, straight number 2. That speared him. It got him. He's running. He's running. What do y'all think? You think I should take that bright yellow bolt rod, Matt Catch rod with me, or take that one orange crush rod with me? That number 2 J hook. I don't know what you. Like I said, I thought I had some. Hell, I probably stole away, but I probably think I'll never use that thing. Let's see. That's my limit. Well, no, that's that one. Well, what here, handsome feller? Look at that. Yeah, I got the 2D right. I have to look at his door thing. I'm pretty sure I got some pompano rigs here somewhere in here. I've been looking for my scales, man. I got to take batteries down. Got some pompano rigs here somewhere. I know I do. Oh, this is a kale hook. I thought I had some pompano rigs here. I use 2s and 4s when I go pier fishing. Boy, I got a bunch of carp stuff here. Look thoroughly to these drawers. I got so much junk. I didn't go through and get rid of half this crap. Well, I'll look for them. Like I said, I might have thrown them away. Hey, Frank, good morning. Urban Gardening Chronicles, good morning. Got to have you all in here. Number 2, number 4s. I can get those here at Walmart. I'll just go to Walmart, pick me up a couple packs of those. But what do y'all think? Since y'all know about that, I got some number 6 coin sinkers. You think those will work? Or is that too much? These are number 6 coin sinkers. Instead, we don't have to buy pyramid sinkers down there. A lot of people like to use pyramids, but these coin sinkers should be all right, shouldn't they? I mean, if I can fish off the bottom, let the stuff off the bottom, what do you think about that? How should I rig it? Maybe said it's way too big. Well, how many ounces should I throw out there? Get 2 to 3 ounce. Should I fish it with a slider, the sinker slide? Let it sit on the bottom, or fish it where the sinker's on the bottom and got 2 hooks above it? I mean, those pyramid sinkers that they sold us down there when we were down there, they were pretty good size. They weren't small. I think they were like 4 to 6 ounces or something like that. Unless it's really rough, then a 4 ounce. Okay, gotcha. That's how I fished it down there at Myrtle Beach. Okay. I guess I'll have to buy my sinkers down there. Pyramid sinkers from down there. Not a whole bunch of current in Panama. Do y'all think I should fish off the end of the pier where it's real deep out there, or what? Or off the side where the tide goes out and it ain't so deep? Yeah, I don't know. I seen some people fishing off the end of the pier, and they hooked into some big fish out there. And they wasn't sharks; they was big. Who knows? I might go live down there when I'm fishing or something. You never tell about me if I can get signal. The Gulf, it's shallow. It's like 20 foot at the end of the pier. Well, is that good fishing or fish off to the side where it kind of, you know? Because I know the bottom is, it's not, it's sandy. It's not, it's wavy like this. The bottom is. I found a spot that was in between two spot. The ground was like this, and I fished right there in between that, right in that gully that dip, and I caught plenty of fish right there when I was down at Myrtle Beach. But I seen people catching some bigger ones off the end of the pier, and I'm like, whoa. I just had a mosquito land on me. Like, how'd you get in here, buddy? See, I don't know nothing about. I just watch what everybody else does and do what they do. I mean, I've never fished in Florida. I've been to Florida. I've lived in Florida twice, and I never fished either time I was there. And I've always wondered, see if I can fish off there. Well, I can say, well, I fished in Florida. Kick that off. Check. Probably catching king mackerel off the end of the pier in Myrtle Beach. Always fish for Spanish mackerel. Either which way, I'll probably catch something. I mean, I should. Eric, Eric, which Eric? Eric come in here? Did I miss Eric? Did I miss Eric? Which Eric? Middle of the pier on the side. Yeah, I always try to get a little further over the middle because the tide goes out and the water gets really shallow there. But do y'all use straw rigs in Florida for Spanish catfish? What? Somebody said it. Nobody said Eric and Gigability's catfish. What? Huh? Hey, Abby, what you doing? Come on in. Well, come on. Stand there and look at me. What are you standing looking at me for? Take your nose, open the door. Good girl. Good girl. Go lay down. Go lay down. You just open that door right on it. Come here. Good girl. Girl, Abby. It's my girl. Good girl. I'm gonna go shut that door. Y'all hold on a second. Let me shut that door. They drive me nuts. She'll be back in a second. Open that door again. That's I seen what they was doing up there when they was catching the ribbit fish. They had like 7, 8, 9 hooks on there, just hooks, and they had blue and red straws put on. They just drop it up and down, up and down. I think I might have a video on my channel of that. Not sure. I'm just gonna put some bait on there and just throw it out there and hope for the best. Try to find me an umbrella to set on too. I do know one thing. I seen a guy lose a rod off there. He had it propped up on the bench and the rail, and that fish took, whoa, that rod flipped over out there in that water, and it was gone. I learned right then. I reached up there and I took my drag and I loosened that drag up. Losing my rod. Then I seen a guy come out there with a tarp strap and tarp strap the base of the rod down the handle. I went gigging. All I seen was catfish. Got one flounder, no sheep to be seen, no ships to be seen. You talking about sheepheads or something like? See, y'all know all these different names, these type of fish down there. I don't. I just throw out there reel in. Oh, what kind of fish? What kind is it? How many whitings can you keep down in Florida? I guess that's something I need to ask them when I get down there. I think I'll just take me. I think one of my orange crush just put a. Oh, where is my other orange crush? Where's my orange crush at? I think I don't even know where it's at. I don't even see it. Where's the orange crush? Oh, there it is over there. Yeah, I'll probably take my boat rod. It's got a spin cast reel on it. Download fish rules. Yeah, that's what Rondo was telling me. It's a huge help when fishing somewhere new. Okay. Yeah, I got that wrote down. He told me Abby's trying to open that damn door back up with her nose. She does not like it when that door's closed and I'm in here. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. And you download it, and if you're in that area, you type in where you at, and it tells you. Yeah, Ron told me about fish rules, so I'm gonna check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's a great app. Okay, I'll check it. Now she's in the bathroom. I'm like, Daddy got the door closed. He won't let me in. Go make him open the door. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get I want to get the fort put in my camper before I leave, so I can have it down. That way, when I get back, uh, all I gotta do is put the linoleum down on the trim, and then I'm done with it. And it's ready to roll, except for getting it tagged. And tires put on it. Coast Guard told us about it. It's automatic. Oh, it's automatic. Well, I'll check it out. I know Snow gets some 2 to 4, number 2, number 4 J hooks, and carry my pliers. Hey, Telly, good morning. Said she's at work listening. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. Uh, number 2, number 4 J hooks. I guess I'll buy my sinkers there. Can I use regular bank sinkers, or do I have to have pyramid sinkers? because I don't have any fours here at all. All these are sixes. Besides that one. Well, that's an 8. That's too much. No, because the Mississippi River's done claimed all the fours and the sixes, most of the sixes I've got. So I got sixes and 8s. I've learned when that Mississippi's up that high, I ain't going to fish out there. I lose more tackle than I do anything else. Now there's some spots where it's high, you can fish. It's pretty good, but it's hard to get to. Morning, Randy. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I wasn't going to fish it, but the closer it comes to it, the more I think I'm going to fish. So, did you say you want me to go fishing with you on the Mississippi? Where it goes by your GPS location, where it's all over fresh and salt water. Oh, cool. That'd be a good app to have it. Yeah, Scotty, when that river gets right, I'm gonna call you and say, hey, get down here, man. I need to write all that down, don't I? See a final notice. Time to renew your boat vessel registration. Boat for what? Oh, I never sold that, so that don't mean nothing to me. I need to start me a list here. This is the book I write every like that, man. Let's see here. Man, I got so many. Keno Chris, 1971 at Gmail. If y'all want to go play Keno Chris, email it. Tell me I'd like to meet you up at the casino. I'll go check out Keno Chris. Has some good lives and good videos on them things. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna write down 2 to 4 J hooks. About a 4-ounce sinkers. You think I should use swivels or I just had to renew mine? Yeah, they keep sending me that, knowing that I've sold that boat 2 years ago. All right, they keep sending me. I got listed on my taxes that I don't have it no more. But I got to go next week and renew my driver license before I leave out. That's for dang sure, because they go out the end of July. Think I should use swivels or no? Just tie them straight to it. Tie line to line. I ain't tying a rig setup line to line. I'll tie the hooks and everything on the line. Should I have them hanging off like I do my skipjack rig, or just tie the hook straight to the line? I don't know. I mean, last time I was down there, I bought their pre-tied stuff. So I just didn't know if we use swivels or not like it. Yeah, just like skipjack rig. That's what I figured. To put the loop in it, the hook on it, throw it out there with bait on it. Yeah. I think I got if I take that one boat rod, I think it's set up for carp right now. I'll have to see what kind of lines on there. If it's got, I think it's got the mono on there. I think it's like 20-pound test mono. I'll probably just leave that on there. I have to see how much is in there because I know on there I'll have to from that pier I'll have to get out there pretty good ways. Might put me a different reel on it, a little bigger reel on it or something. Because I don't have a very big spin cast reel on that right there. I don't think I'll have to put. Oh, the problem is it's dropping all the way down there with that rod sticking up on the top right in the middle of that. I think I got some Velcro stuff. Last time I went to Branson, I always take rods when I go to Branson. And I took and Velcroed my tips of my rods to my rearview mirror. So they wouldn't. Is that your skipjack trout carp rod? No, is that one rod I use for carp catfish? Hey, Ronnie, good morning. 30-pound test line, a 20-pound test line ought to be good enough for what I'm going to be catching. If anything hits any bigger and it snaps that line, hey, more power to you. You see, I was thinking about putting a swivel on the end of the 20-pound test line and running like 40-pound line or 30-pound line off of it for a leader. You know, that thing got teeth. Well, I remember last time I was at Myrtle Beach, I did hook into like a 6-foot shark off the pier. Boy, that was a fight to line cut, but it was a fight for a couple minutes. And the reason why he snatched that's because I had a little whiting on it. It wasn't no bigger than that, and I was reeling it in, and I wasn't paying attention. And he come up there and he sees it roll, catch it, dude. What? Eat that, dude. And I've also learned to take them fish and chunk them out there a little further away from that pier because that sharks are right there underneath that pier, boy. And anything hits that water, they grab. I caught a shark about that long, sand shark. You put feel his teeth was like rubber, man. They just wouldn't cut you or nothing. And I took him off and showed him, and I just dropped it back on the side like that. And as soon as that dude hit the water, oh, shark grabbed him. I was like, oh, God, Lord. See, J hooks, 2 to 4s, and then you want 4-ounce sinkers. Would bank sinkers work? Like this right here, I'm talking about bank sinkers. Let me see here if I got it in my lead box. I'll show y'all something about. I'll grab this old big one right here. This is what we call bank sinkers right here. Would bank sinkers like that work? This is a 5-ounce. Would that work? What do you think? Oh, look here. My grandson's been playing with the jigs Gigability sent me. Hey, here's one right here. Here's a pyramid sinker. Look at a little bitty pyramid sinker. I found that here. Oh. Hey, Ernie. That's a little bitty pyramid sinker. I don't even know what size that is. A 1? Like a 1-ounce? What's it say, the 1-ounce? Oh, here's another one right here. What size is this one? Hey, here's a number 2. Here's a number 2 pyramid sinker. I can take that just in case. Yeah. Nobody said that worked just fine. Thinking about making whatever weights and jigs I need and selling all my stuff. Oh, crap. You're full of crap. I might have all, oh, we had the hook in there. I might have all I need right here. What is that? What's a chunk of lid. Got a number 4 cannonball, but it'll roll across the sand, won't it? What's this doing in there? My lid box. There's a couple more in there too. I don't know what they're doing in there. These are number 4s. There's another one in there. I'll look through that. I might take some of those. Not having those sinkers take with me for a while. I have way too much and I don't use most of it. Well, you sell some of the stuff. You use the stuff that you normally use. I've got rods for my crappie fishing. I use the same rod for crappie, bluegill, skipjack, and I'll even use it for bass fishing. Then I've got carp rods, and then I've got my catfish rods. I even use them, my skipjack rods, I even use them for trout fishing. I like using them for trout too. Just use the Goofy Rig Man teaser. Put a little piece of shrimp on the jig. Ah, you don't need nothing else on the pier. Goofy Rig. Oh, you talking about that? Well, how do you work it up here? Just bounce it up and down like that? I'm afraid shark get it. I don't want to bounce it. I want to throw it out there and sit back and relax. Look at the scenery, the wide open view. Now, Leon, I'm not going fishing today, buddy. I got my granddaughter turned 5 today, my youngest one. And so I've got to get her big slide out here took down, put up, and get ready to Saturday. They're bringing out a big old gigantic water slide and for the kids to play on and stuff in there. So I get ready for a party Saturday, birthday party. Oh, good Lord, have mercy. Happy birthday to her. Thanks, Leon. Right now, she's a sick little baby. She got her stomach virus or something. That or she ate something she wasn't supposed to. All right, I'm gonna go get me some more coffee. I gotta get coffeed up today, by golly, because of I got a lot of stuff to do, so I gotta get hot. As I mowed 13 yards the other day, and I mowed everybody's yards but mine. I got to mow mine. It's just like you crappie fishing to make sure it's on the. Oh. All right, let me go get me some coffee and I'll be right back. Got me some more coffee. Oh, you think I should use a stronger leader line than 20 pounds off the main line? If I do that, I'm gonna have to get a swivel. Y'all need to let me know something, man. I don't know what to do. I'll figure it out like I did last time. But I'm gonna have me some shrimp. But I'll make sure I'm gonna go to Walmart and see what they got because if I can get that pink stuff in that roll, I'm gonna use it. I seen a guy, man, he did a heck of a lot better on that than he did the shrimp. That's for sure. Man, going in and out of the air conditioner's got my nose running a little bit. Where's that key go to? Goes to my camper. What is she doing with that up there? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Why do you need a swivel? I don't know. In case I want to take, I got 20-pound test on my reel, and if I want to put 30 or 40 on the leader line. I don't think I will, but I don't plan on catching any gigantic fish. But I mean, because even big fish, unless you got a pier net, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people fishing up there, somebody's gonna have one. They'll drop a pier net down there and grab it. But I ain't buying a pier net while I'm down there for a little whiting about that long. Look up a rough neck, rabbit fish. Pull up there, big old round pier net, and there's a little bitty fish about that long, ain't it, sir? Would be embarrassing. There, I'm doing something good. Yeah, I know how to tie two lines together. Except I do it a different way than what they show because that's a lot of crap. And the way I do it, it's just a stout and it works great. I've done it before many times and it's faster. Tied braid mono like that. And it works good. But I'll probably tie it directly to the line. 20 pounds should be plenty. I mean, I ain't. That's what that other rod had on it that I bought down there. Pound test. But you can tell it was just cheap mono on that thing. What I'll do, I'll get that. I'll decide which spin catch reel I'm gonna put on there. I think it's got a small one on there where I've been carp fishing with, and I'll put a bigger one, a little bit bigger size on there. I'm trying to win this one. I got two matching reels. They're two different sizes, and I use them for my skipjack rods. And I'm trying to win this 7,000. The same thing, but the 7,000 same color. That'll look good on that boat rod, carp and catfishing. And plus, it's about the same color. 2 to 4 J hooks, 4-ounce sinkers. We'll let that sit right there. Oh, I got some other things to do today too. I don't know. Too many things to do and not enough days to get it done. I do know that next week I've got to go get my driver license. I ain't got no choice in it. I'm not going to be caught down in August driving back on a suspended license. I did that once. I didn't pay no attention to it, and I went somewhere and I had to show my license. And the lady looked at it. She goes, "You know your license are expired." I opened, looked at it. Sure, the scrap was. So I went and found the DMV there in Branson, and they put a sticker on the back of it showing that uh, they give me an extension to get back home so I can renew my license. Because I had to have a birth certificate and I didn't have it with me there, so I had to get back home and get that. Hey, Sarah, tell Sarah we said hello. Hope she's doing well. Lovely Sarah. Hey, Dave, you get your driver license? Yep. Yeah, I got a deal in here somewhere telling me that I need to update them. Oh, man, I got some sneezes today. Good, God bless the world. Jeez Louise, man. Must be a high pollen content today or something. Count. Yeah, I need to get my driver's license renewed, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll probably just take my own rod. I don't have to rent one. That'll save me some money. I do know it. Hearing about when I get back from down there, I'm getting all the materials that I need to paint stuff, and I'm gonna redo all the Muckaloo rocks and put it back orange. Probably won't be the identical color he had on there, but it will be orange. Do a little light sanding on, get them cleaned up, and rent a rod. Yeah, rent a rod. Lay down. You worry me, Abby. Lay down. Oh, come here. You Abby. You so pretty, Abby. You sweet Lord. You such a pretty Abby. You my baby. Yeah, Abby, baby. Yeah. You want something? Probably go outside. Well, it's got that black liner underneath that was waterproof. By the door that they split it because they let the water out right there because they was too stupid to realize that they thought the water was coming in around the door, which it was. That's because they put this rubber thing halfway around the door. The door was closed against the seal, so the water was coming down and was running back up under there. So they split it to let the water drain, and so it's a hole right there. So I've got to get that part covered up to keep cats from going in there. Right now, I got the wheel off and the fender's down where the fender well is down because of I took the cabinets out and everything. So I've got to trim off the staples around the edge and push it back up when I put the floor back in. That way I can screw it back to the floor, caulk it, and screw it back to the floor. Then I got to get the other side jacked up, get the camper jacks down, put a jack stand underneath the axle there, and get that wheel took off. Cause I'm gonna put 2 new wheels on there. So when are you going to do that next year? When am I going to do what? No, heck no, I'm going to finish that thing because in September I'm taking it up there to Indiana to the gold camp. Stay in it. Lord's willing, I'm able. I'm going to be there panning for some gold, man. Find a spot, start accumulating that pay dirt into a bucket and stuff, and then get my little sluice box, a homemade sluice box I made, put it in the creek, start running it through there. Nope, it won't be next year because it'll be done. Trust me, it'll be done. It's just been so freaking hot, man. I can't work on it all day like I wanted to. I can only get out there about 2 or 3 hours in the morning to do something to it. Then it gets stagnant hot. You just can't be out there. It's like when I had them 13 yards to mow that day. There was cloudy. We had a breeze, and it was nice outside all day. So that's why I can't figure why it rained yesterday. And it was like, because it was nice. I mean, it was nice all day. I mean, for 79-degree weather, it was nice that day when I was mowing the yards. Man, I was weed eating and everything. I wasn't hardly sweating. I was like, man, no humidity. It's nice. You could be fixing it now or at night. One thing, I'm not fixing it at nighttime because the skeeters are too bad. Man, them skeeters are tough, boy. Oh, mercy, they're tough. And yeah, I usually sleep by 7 p.m., 8 o'clock. On a good day, 6:45. Hey, when I get ready to go lay down, I go lay down. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm just getting started at 7 or 8 stuff. He said, I'm just getting started at 7 or 8. Not me, bud. 7, 8 o'clock, I feel like I'm gonna go to bed. I'm going to bed. I ain't gonna play with it. I'm just gonna go to bed. Ain't gonna be right the bush about that one. Uh, I'm glad y'all here hanging out with me this morning. Hope it's making your day get started good. And if it's ending your day, that's right. I'm old, Scotty. Usually mix a drink about 8. Help you sleep longer, don't it? I don't go to bed. I have to sleep longer, like so. Oh, I miss the good old days. Just sit up half the night. Go to the bar when you got to work Saturday. Go to the bar Friday night. Drink all night long. Go straight to work after there. Just work Saturday. Get off. Go take a shower. Go straight back to the bar. Party and sleep all day Sunday. Oh, the good old days. The good old days. I'm familiar. Don't miss those days. I don't either, but they were the good old days. I don't care to relive them. A lot of time, a lot of them I don't remember. It's just like, man, I got this vision in my head that this here so happened, man, but I don't remember it. It flew. I remember something. Yeah, lots of fun at the time. Like this one girl one time, a few years back, she goes, "Don't you remember me?" No. And we met at so and so's and no, I don't remember. Frankly, what I saying, I don't remember you. I don't know who you are. Yeah, it was lots of fun back when I was younger, but man, I wished I didn't do it. I wished I'd buckled down and saved all my money till I was 35 and then I went to spend had stuff. Back in them days, I should have fished more. I fished very little, but I fished. And I should have fished more. Ever wake up with a phone number in your pocket and not have a clue the hell what? Yep. Yep. Woke up and had them on my hand and I'm like, call me, had a good time. Okay, what the hell that? Just trust me, I didn't call the number back. Yeah, I never called it back. And I woke up after partying in a state I didn't know where the hell I was at. What else I looked? Where the hell am I? I get here? Can you tell me where I'm at and how to get out of here? I want to go back home. Look up 30 miles down in Arkansas. What the hell? See, I never used to drink when I was younger, real younger. But as soon as I turned 14, 15 years old, that stepdad I had, or what he did doctor, something like that there. And good morning. And he decided he gonna take me out to be his weekend gambling drinking buddy. And he'd go back there to these establishments and gamble, and I'd sit up front. He'd tell him to give him all the quarter draft beer he wants, quarter draft mug. Tell you what, that green draft beer, man, ooh, crap, it run through you. Like you eat a bunch of Taco Bell. We definitely had a lot of similar experiences. Yeah. You know, he wouldn't want me to drive home. That bastard didn't let me start driving until I was just turned 18, a senior in high school. But my mama was secretly teaching me how to drive since I was 16. But he wouldn't let me get my license till I was 18 because he knew that when I turned 18, he couldn't stop me. And then he let my middle brother wouldn't get his license till he was 18. And then his baby son, he let him get his license at 15. And then he wound up running over somebody, being drunk, drinking, and then he went to prison or juvenile, and then stayed in a lot of trouble. And I remember being a senior, I was chopping cotton that year. I thought, well, I'm gonna save all my money, and I bought that car, and it was sitting at the house, and I was out there chopping cotton, and all of a sudden I hear this roar going down the gravel road, and I looked, and he said, my car flying down that gravel road instead of driving his truck. And I looked at Mom and said, what's he in my car for? She goes, I have no clue. I don't drink green beer anymore. Last time I did, I never died. Well, I thought I was going to die too, boys. I had diarrhea from hell all the next day. My license was lost at 12 years old until I was 18. I can imagine. Yeah, he didn't let me get my license when I was 18 years old. And that's fine. And then 3 months before graduation, I quit school, and I was offered a full-time position, making good money. So I quit school. I said, man, I ain't making no money here. I'm not going to college. I quit school and went to work full-time, making pretty good money. I worked there till they shut the place down, and then I moved to Arizona for a year, and just to get away. And I think as a matter of fact, yeah, I just turned 19 when I moved out there. And then I came back and got me a job down here. Hey, there's Randall Rhino. Good morning. I wish that's as bad as it was for me. Bad motorcycles. Yeah. We were living out in Arizona. I was driving down this dirt road, man. It's just sandy road going up to the river out to the dead middle of nowhere. I was riding along through there, and at the time I had a girlfriend, and she was on back. It was just a dirt 250 Honda dirt bike. And this cop pulls me over on this dirt road. And I'm like, what the heck's going on here? And so we went flying, we went speed or nothing. We were just cruising out through there. And he said, you can't be on this road here that with that enduro right there unless you get license on. I said, this is not enduro. This thing has no brake lights, no tail lights, no turn signals. They don't have a headlight. This is a dirt bike, man. I said, this is a dirt road. I said, I'm not on asphalt. It don't matter, don't matter. I said, well, you go ahead and give me a ticket, but we're taking this to court. I think all you're doing is harassing. Because the guy knew I was from Missouri. I wasn't from there. He didn't give me a ticket. He just told me to watch myself. And I told him, I said, well, I'm fixing to watch myself go down here to Colorado River and go swimming. He didn't like me at all. Anyway, I had a job out there working on the Indian reservation, belting alfalfa during the night and raking Bermuda grass during the day. And and I partied all the time I was out there. And then I came back. Been living there ever since, working my butt off. I was close to Yuma. Yuma was just south of us, not very far. Us next town over. I was in Ehrenberg, Arizona, right next to Blythe, California, right across the river from Blythe, California. The Colorado River run down through there. I caught catfish there. I fished from there. That's where I bought that 4-seat sandrail with that 400 small block on the front of it. Man, that thing was fun. I get $400 for that. Palo Verde, yeah. I fished there, used to anyways. I'll tell you one thing, we was camping out one night on the river and it was low. And so I drove my sandrail down the bank. It was pretty steep. Got down there and we was playing on the sand bars down there on it. And they slept up on the top, and the bus, the big old bus that my uncle's dad renovated into like a camper type deal. And I slept down there on the sandbar. Well, when I woke up, the water was coming up real fast. I woke everybody else up, told them, hey, get up the hill, man. The water's coming up. I cranked up that sand rail and I turned around and I tried to go up the bank and I rolled back down. Didn't have enough momentum. And so by the time I got on the sandbar and was going, the water was already like that deep, man. I was pushed in there and hit that dude, man. I skied that thing. I thought, oh, bounced it. And I told everybody, get out of the way, 'cause I'm coming. I got to get this thing out of here. That river fish to come up. And when they opened that damn boy, that river was coming up fast. Then my aunt lived in Blythe. How old are you? You might be my son. I might be your uncle. I don't know. Remember Smitty's truck stop, Mr. Rustic? I can't say I do. I was still 18. I just turned 19 2 days after I was out there. And I can't remember for Smitty's truck stop. There might be one there. Senator's Wash, Walter's Camp. I don't remember names of none of them places out there. I just know we went there and had fun. There was one place, there was a big old washout, big old hole washout, man, between two sandbars. We backed my sandrail in the back end of it, right at the edge. And it was a 4-seat sandrail. So it had two that passenger and a driver, then it was two upper, then the rail on top. We could get up on top and flip, dive into that water down. It was a deep hole. I remember stuff like that. I don't remember names. But we had a lot of fun. Right on the border there. It's like I remember going to Yuma and out there in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, going to Yuma. There's this how do you put it? Military historic site there or something like that. They had tanks, helicopters, planes, jeeps, and mostly a lot of tanks that was used in World War I, World War II, sitting there. I thought that was amazing because them tanks was actually used in that war, brought back, and man, some of them had. I mean, that steel was thick, and it had indentations at least that big around and about that deep inside of it where the shell hit it and exploded right there. I'm like, God, it didn't go through it, but boy, could you imagine being in there one of them shells that size hit that dude? Jeez, you know that them guys' ears were gone, man. Yep, yep. There's an air base down there. But I thought it was pretty cool looking at all that stuff because everything they had sitting out there was used in World War I, World War II, and that I seen, and it all had where people were shooting at it, had bullet dents and all in it. I'm like, oof, jeez, man. This is my buddy worked the tower there. I didn't go to Yuma until I was 40 years old. I went out to Arizona the first time I met my sisters, and one of my sisters and her friend, we went to Walmart down in Yuma, and we went out to eat and hang around, look at stuff. My stepson is a IXC agent out of Yuma. Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to think up north of us. Uh, Lake Havasu. Never been. I've been there when I was a kid, but went there when I was 40 years old. My father took me up there. He had a up there at Havasu. He was this guy rebuilt these old antique cars, and he had one up there. We went up there and checked up on it. Yep, yep. You know where it's up north there, straight up front. Long drive, beautiful lake, big lake too. Nice. Sorry, getting ready for work. Okay, gotcha. I got you. Hats off to him, buddy. That's a tough job. But yeah, I remember going up there. I was always wanting to fish that, but I never got to. You put this on the charger. Would I put this on the charger? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, my phone's not charging. You want me to put that on charger, and my phone's not even charging for some reason. Smart. Now it's charging. I got to get me a new charger. My grandson runs every single charger I get. I do know one thing out in Arizona, they charge you out to wazoo, man, to fish in lakes. Golly, they charge a price. Martinez Lake was south of 8. Fished south of 8 there. Fished it too. I didn't go fishing when I was out there when I was 40. I just visited my sisters and my father, and you get to know them a little better. Uh, wonder where Buggy's at. Buggy, you up? You just listen? Or you still fighting with your cat? Flipping tools for bank runners. Flipping tools for bank runners. I mean, I love it out there. Arizona's in my blood, man. I mean, I love it out there, man. I wish I could live out there, but after I'm out there, man, I get to missing trees and green grass and being able to walk barefoot anywhere I wanted to go. The one thing I really enjoyed when I was out there, no humidity. Oh, okay. Because I was out there in February, man, and I'm telling you, 2 foot of snow here, went out there, and hell, I was wearing shorts. Nice. Reeds, cattails, come on, man. Yeah. When I was out there, we was walking through the desert. Me and my sister and her friend, we was walking through out in the desert, and she took me to this place where this is like this little bitty hill where hippies go when they crawl up in there, getting this crystal out of there. And we went and looked at that. That was pretty cool. Didn't interest me that much, but it's pretty cool how they get in that little hole and dig all that out, man. So we went walking down the wash and everything. We got down there, and I just it had something catch my eye. It was a piece of lava about that long, about that wide, and it wasn't very thick. And I got to looking at that dude, and it had, I swear to God, it had like little diamonds stuck to it. And I brought it home, and I was going to have it appraised, or at least get it checked, see what it was, because there was like 9 or 10 of them on it. And it was out in the middle of nowhere. And I can't find that dude to save my life, man. I had it put up, but I think when I had my house remodeled or whatever, the 2 guys that come in here and they remodeled my house, I think they stole my rings, they stole my silver coins. I think they seen that too. But one of the coolest things I did was out there. We went up there. It was in a Quartzsite, and we went out to where there's this big mound like hill, and there's an entrance you can walk through. They tunneled all up through there. It's like a shell, like a teepee, but it's a big giant hill. And they got all that out of there, built structure in there and everything. They were mining gold, and then they said the gold ran out, but or not enough for them to mine with for. But that was a pretty cool deal. They had a deal set up outside where you could sign your name in the book and just put your name and the date and where you're from. I think that was pretty cool. But we went in there and explored that and everything, and I'm sitting there like, wow, they came in here and dug all this out. Well, right there at the Quartzsite, right outside the Quartzsite there, uh, they there was an older guy out there, probably the same age as my father was or something. He'd been digging around in that desert for years for gold. He said he swore there's gold out there. And he asked my father about years ago if he wanted to go in business with him to find gold out there. And he said, nah, there ain't no gold out there. Ain't no gold out there. Because my father told me this to sell. And I thought he was blowing smoke up my butt, because we just met and everything and just get to know each other. He told him no. Well, the old man struck it, hit it. He finally found it out there. And when he did, he sold it to a gold mine and made multi-millions of dollars. And he sold it to that gold mine, and that gold mine took over and had big, huge chunk of that desert, man. Ain't nothing but giant pits. I mean, there was giant dump trucks, everything you think of was out there. They were digging this stuff. And and we drove by there and looked. He said, you can't go in there, but there it is right there. And I'm like, what a shit. It's a big commercial operation. And I'm sitting here like, wow, man, they dug some monstrous holes out there, he said. And I could see them big, huge dump trucks coming out, driving on top. And I'm like, geez, man, that dude hit it rich out there in that desert. Because my father couldn't figure out why he kept buying a lot of land out there. He kept buying land out there, buying land out there, and he was searching for gold. And he hit it. And when he did, he sold it to a gold mining company, man. And they, needless to say, that his family don't have to work anymore ever. My father said I kicked myself in the ass for not joining up with him back in the day when I had the chance. But I thought he was crazy. I told him, I thought you were crazy too for telling me this. I didn't think it was right. Sometimes that gift horse looks you right in the face, man. And we turn it down a lot. And then they hit it big or make it big or whatever. And you're sitting back wishing, man, I wish I'd got in with it when I was asked. Oh, no. No, what that was. But I tell you what, man, it's the things we see and do to our life. It's amazing. I plan on going to try to find me some gold, that's for sure. I really wanted to go here just for 1st of June up there, but they got a massive flooding up there and they were 6 feet underwater, so he closed the campground. He's got it back open now, but I'll be going to September. I told him I won't be able to make it now until September because we got this trip coming up. Terry B said, I love the desert. I do too. I love it out there, man. Now I just love it to go visit. And someday I hope to own a nice camper so I can go out there and stay about a month out there. Get out there in one of Arizona campgrounds and stuff. You stay about a month and just enjoy it. Through the month of February, maybe March, and then come back home. But I don't have to do that. I mean, I got sisters out there and I can stay with them. I might plan me a trip out there for next year or something like that. Somebody's been a member for 23 months. Who put that in there? I can't see it on the screen here. Catfish Dog, was that you, Tim? You remember for 23 months? Awesome, appreciate it. They're trying to get me to change my membership rates, but I'm not going to. I'm in 29 Palms, California, not far from the river. Hey, I've been there before. More Tim, how you doing? I like in Mexico where the desert hits the ocean too. You do? I've never been to that part, I guess. I've been in 29 Palms before. I remember back when it was just a little bitty place. Now it's like a freaking LA is huge. Giant military base out there. Marine military base, man. For my nephew, Mark, he went out there with his Marines. He was up here, Jefferson up here, up here in Missouri, and then he got out there, or he was out there and he graduated from the Marines and went up here for more training. We did a bunch of countertops there. Tim, I appreciate you being a member, buddy. That he remembers when it was just 25 Palms. Yeah. It's like Buckeye, Arizona. I remember living out there. There was a little country store and there was 2 houses. And they called it Buckeye. There was 3 houses. There was one across the road and there was one right next to ours. And it was all desert. Actually all farm ground for cotton. And we lived there for 2 or 3 years. And then we moved to California, up towards Woodville, California. And Now you drive out there, it's as far as you can see, wall to wall, I mean, houses right on top of each other. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll get more coffee. Takes you a while to drive through it on I-10. See that? You want me to call like that?
Yeah, we need to get, you need to get scheduled. I want to do it all. Can you do it all next Monday? Cause I won't go this Monday. Monday. Got to go to work.
Well, I'll get it set up, get tires over,
Okay.
but I don't know if they'll give me something.
All right. I want to do things in my.
Well.
And you said all these too.
Yep. All she's got to do is schedule up, get the new tires put on it, and let me know when to take it. Integrated sinks, granite looking something other looking stuff. Yeah, because I think tomorrow I'm gonna start packing, get stuff ready to the suitcase and everything for this trip. I gotta shoot this video for Waterfly about their backpack. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let's see here. The Waterfly sent me this. This Waterfly. This is a backpack, and I'm gonna do a video on it and send it to them. Yeah, and you won't believe the size of this backpack that's in this right here. Man, you can put that in the glove box under your seat, the center console. You can do whatever with it. I mean, once you fold it back up in here, because once you unzip this, you pull it backpack out, you take this front flap, you turn it on the other side of here, and it's another pocket. And when you get done, you just fold the backpack over and slide it back in, flip back over, and zip it back up, and let's check that out. That is nice. Huh? Hey, Denise. Hey, yeah, I'll take them tomatoes. Thank you. Yeah, Point Out Palm is mostly marine base. It's just a huge base, man. But I'm gonna do a little video on that right there because I think that's a pretty neat little thing. And it's lightweight, durable, and you got log pockets on that dude board, and it holds a lot too. So I told him, they asked me if I'd do a review on it. Oh yeah, I'll do a review on it. I was skeptical at first because I wanted to see something in that small of a package like that would be that nice. I opened up, took it out, man. I think I got a lot of room. What's my? I'll turn it on. Oh, that's good, Denise. Good. That's good. So I figured, heck yeah, I'll do a little review on that. I like products like that. That's well worth the buying of it, man. They come in many different colors and they got some different sizes. But that right there is their small one, and it ain't that small. I wish my garden would do something too much in the shade, I think. Probably. Them gardens, man, they take a lot of sun. So I'm here putting one on that side of my yard over here on this side in the back because that gets a lot of shade in the morning and a lot of shade in the evenings. Not much sun during the day. I got one of those from a company called Waterfly. One of those like it right there. Man, that thing is good in case you're going like amusement parks, to the beach, walk around the mall, man. You can put your phone, your info in it, you can put your stuff you buy in it like it there. It holds a lot of stuff and it's not very big and it's lightweight. And so I'm gonna do a video on it, send it to them, tell them what I think about it, stuff like that. And if y'all be interested in it, when I drop the video, there will be a link in the description. And of it to where you can go check it out because man, I'm telling you, I've got that one from Bass Pro. It's a big one. That's a heavy son of a gun anyway, empty. And I keep sinkers and everything in that dude. And man, I was like, this is too much. I don't need all this. But this one here would be good for like at the ballpark where we're at. We keep our cell phones in it and some other stuff and like it there. And keep my wallet in it where nobody can get it, information stuff. Cucumbers are growing all over the yard, but tomatoes and peppers not liking the shade. No, tomatoes have got to have that sun, boy. Yeah, I use it for when I'm with a small river and creek fishing. Yep. So I'm going to, and then when I get done with it, I'm going to give it to Bristol because Bristol will enjoy it. And the best part about it is, I mean, you can take it wear it here up front, like if you're at a music park, you don't go on rides, you can turn it around, hanging off the front right here. Just Bubba just had to work now. I can shut the water to the house off, install the A-stopper toilet, and set the toilet back. All right, Terry B. Don't work too hard, buddy. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Thanks for the info on some fishing down there. What I can use. You, Nubby, and Gigability, man. Y'all my go-to for that saltwater stuff. You said, yeah, my tomatoes are going in a different spot next year. I might plant me some tomatoes next year. I didn't do it this year. Usually I plant, uh, I had a flowering bush tree set right here in the front yard to the side right here, and it died. Uh, the people about the property, they had chain link fence there, and I had to cut that part of chain link fence that grown into it. I can take it down. It's too pretty of a bush. Well, eventually it got too big, and the chain link fence and it choked it off and killed it. So I dug all the roots out right there, and I took and put some potting soil in that little hole right there, and I used to put out 4 tomato plants right there, and they done real good there for a couple of years. And then finally, I just leveled it off and just keep it mowed. Yep, later, Terry. My problem is 2 big old trees in the backyard with shades the whole yard. Ooh, mercy. Me, I didn't care. I had right in front of my window, right in front of the office part on this side of the house. I always had a flower bed right there. I planted corn and tomatoes right there. Did pretty good. It got shade from morning to about almost midnoon. After that, it got sun, and after that, it got shade. But they did pretty good. But the tomatoes and the corn, the sun on this side of the house, they kind of leaned out. They tried to get as much of that sun as they could. But it still got a few years corn off of it and got quite a few tomatoes out of it. Oh man, it's like it's gonna be a sunshiny day. It's gonna be humid too. I can tell by looking it's gonna be humid, and I got to pull my yard today. Hold on a second. I gotta kick this breaker on. I gotta get this uh uh I gotta get this thing air going out here where to be drying out. Yeah, man, it's got a lot of dew on it. My fish are still alive in my little container water habitat. Well, that's all. Daughter's calling me now. I'm like, don't tell her what the notifications or what she's calling me for. Here she is. Let's see what she's got to say. Speak fast, phone's going dead. I thought she was with her daddy. Oh, so who's gonna bring her down here? Okay. So I've got the baby today. Today's her birthday. Yep. Tim said, I'm the game you're playing. So I'll have the baby today. She feeling any better? Because I don't want to get sick. What was wrong with her? Oh my gosh. Well, I don't need it. I don't need the stomach virus down here. Where's Bristol? Uh, oh, okay. I guess I could do what I can do while she's in here taking a nap. 'Cause I got to get her slide dried out. I got to get it put up, get ready to put that. It's about to rain. Heck, I didn't know. God, well, it's supposed to blow it up and let it air dry. Yeah, babysitter, Mr. Rustic. Yeah. Uh, well, it's drained. It just said I need to air it up, let it air dry. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'll talk to you later. Hey, when you get so I get paid then too, huh? Alrighty then. Love you too, babe. Bye. Uh, my phone ain't charging for some reason. My grandson's got this charger screwed up or something. I don't know what's going. It's not charging. This is a nice charger, super fast charger too. He's got it all jacked up. Okay, let's charging that one. Get her phone charged. I had it on mine. It's dropped 5% down to 40. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Yep. So it looks like I'm gonna be having the baby today. I know she was sick, had the stomach virus, and her daddy come and got her yesterday, so that's why I didn't have her. And I thought he was supposed to have her, but and then she came back home. Hey Ernie, good morning. Rustic Daycare, where we do things rustic. Hey, as a kid on the nail on the wall. That's right. Put them in duct tape and hang them up. Said you sit there and be good. Uh, Put them up there so they stay up out of the way. Nah, she gives me about $100 a month watching the baby and stuff like that. It helps. It's been a morning, I tell you what, man. Goes to show me two things. My son ain't got the notifications turned on, and my daughter don't either, and they don't check. But she knows when she calls and I hang up, she calls her mom's phone because she realizes my son, he does it aggravation. He'll call 3 or 4 times. Time to play the game. Rustic Daycare, where we do things rustic. Where rustic hangs kids from the wall. That's right. Duct tape in the string. You just hang around up there for a little bit. Let me finish cleaning here. Oh, you pooped on yourself. Let's get the water hose out. Oh. I remember one time my grandson, he was a little bitty. Which he's still a little bitty, but he was younger. Oh man, we was outside and this boy had crazy diarrhea, man. He went all over his back, out his diaper everywhere. I had him outside and I had him butt naked, had the water hose squirting him off. My daughter come up, what are you doing? I'm bathing him. Yeah. Said, I'm giving him this bath. He wasn't liking it. He was probably I think probably 5 years old. And no, he wasn't 5. He was what, 3 or 4 or something. I think 3. Maybe 3 to 4, something like that. Anyway, he had died. I mean, it was everywhere. I mean, it's like it just hit him, exploded on him. That's when I ain't taking you through my house like that. Oh, now I'm standing outside anyway, so I turned a water hose on him. Oh, it was hilarious. He thought we was playing butt naked. Randall said, Ernie. Yeah, I think I'll take that backpack with me when I go down the floor and I go out on the pier. I'll put some stuff in it. That way I ain't got to carry a whole bunch of crap. What? You down there snoring, ain't you, Abby? We got 13 people watching. Awesome. Appreciate y'all coming here this morning. We ain't doing much. We're just talking. I'm over by myself again. But we got good company over there in the chat. I'm telling you, got some good company in the chat. Probably got Denise and Ernie over messaging back and forth about their gardens. Man, I need to clean this scale, man. It's got fish slime all over it. And I got to change the batteries. I've lost one of the screws in here, fell in this carpet. I'm telling you, this kind of carpet right here, if something falls down there, it disappears. You can't find it. And this carpet's not even that thick. Well, Ernie, how's Miss Chrissy doing? Hope she's doing well. You fix her breakfast yet? Hey, I'll be down there snoring away, man. Oh, man, my grandbaby's gonna be here in a little bit. I've got to. The only thing I don't like about this slide out here is that where you plug it into your extension cord, it's got a box on the end of that cord, and it's got a reset button. And anytime the power goes out, or you shut the breaker off, or unplug it, the reset comes out. You have to go out there and always push the reset in and make it go. I mean, it's a good feature, but my daughter said it's supposed to rain today, and I hope it don't. I'll have to check the radar, see if we got any rain coming. She's supposed to rain Saturday too, Friday and Saturday. I'm like, oh, Lee, am I ever gonna get that thing taken down? I got to do a store run today. I guess I'll mow. If it don't rain, I'll get part of my yard mowed. Because I can't take that down until it dries. It's got to dry. If it don't, it'll dry to rot. But I didn't care about my yard. I just leave it up, leave it out there, and leave it up. And they can play on it every single day. But I'm fixing to be gone for a week, and I don't want it out there. But today is my grandbaby's birthday. She turned 5 years old. Hey, morning, Eric B. Rat Rod. Yeah, I was sick last week, man. I didn't feel good at all. I mean, I was still out doing stuff, but I don't know what it was, man. It's my stomach or something, man. Man, I was sick. I just didn't feel it. Then come to find out my granddaughter got stomach virus, and I'm like, oh, happy birthday to her. Well, thank you, Rat Rod. Abby over there. So I don't know if y'all hear that or not. She's snoring her butt off over there. Like she needs a CPAP machine for dogs. She's snoring her butt off over there. Abby said, "You woke me up. I was snoring good."
I'm sorry. What's my phone on?
19%. He's about messed that charger up. He won't hardly charge anymore. And that's a fast charger. And I think what it is, he's putting it in that tablet and he's kicking the things around. He's pulling the wire out. Because it's kinks it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fixing to buy me a good charger and I'm fixing to buy him one and say, hey,
That's it.
that's it. That's yours. Don't come get mine.
Well, we're getting him a phone for his birthday. His friends have phones. I
Yeah.
think it's time to get one.
I mean, I've had 6 chargers and he's tore every one of them up. And I don't know how I know he's doing it. He's plugging into extension cords and he should not be doing that because it gets him hot.
Yeah. Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. All right, I'm gonna get my shoes on.
It's coffee time. Hey, I got my coffee, man. We got 15 people in there watching. Appreciate y'all. Me and my Elvis cup right here. We were just there talking earlier about when I go to Panama City, Florida, what do I need to take with me that way I can save some money? Because I think I got some stuff here. I got the sinkers here. I can take them. I don't care what sinkers I use, as long as I can get it out there. But I do need to get some 2 and 4 hooks. I don't have none of those J hooks. I don't think. Don't think so. Let me see. I got some. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? I might have. I don't think I got enough. I had some Mustang boots. I don't remember what size they were, but I'll just have to buy me some. But I'm hoping everybody's enjoying their morning. It's going to be enjoying their weekend. Thank goodness. I hope my grandbaby still ain't sick. She got that nasty stomach virus. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. Guess I need to get my day started. We've been live almost 3 hours, folks. I got to feeling bad last night myself at the river, caught 4 blues and went home feeling bad. Not much better today. I hate these heart medications. You know, dude, you ain't got to fish every night. You can rest up for a while. Some of the medications that make you sick, drowsy, and stuff like that. I remember being on a cholesterol pill, and man, I don't care if I sat down 2 seconds, man, I was like about to pass out, sleep. When we was driving down to my daughter's one day, and I pulled up beside the road. I said, "What's wrong?" I said, "You going to drive?" I said, "I can't stay awake." And as soon as we took off, I was over to sleep, snoring, man. I was out. Finally called the doctor. Hey, this stuff making me sleepy. I can't even stay awake. She changed me on this other stuff. It is better than any pain reliever I ever had, man. It did not make it smooth out. I said, y'all give me medication to help me sleep, and that ain't as good as that stuff. But it was all day long. I can't have that. Yeah, but my phone's gonna go dead here just a little bit. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling better, my friend. Yeah, I'm feeling somewhat better. I mean, my stomach still hurts on one side. I think it's diverticulitis. I'll always have problems with that, I guess, when I had that surgery. But it just comes and goes. And that, I think that's what a lot of my problem was, is that my diverticulitis was acting up. Because when they done that surgery, man, it messed me up. Nubby's back. Nubby's back. Nubby's back. I got a message Palmetto Cats too. See if he message him about that rigs he's got. We'll see if he can't send me a couple of them, and I'll promote him out there with them rigs. I don't know. There is this one fat boy rig I like to get a hold of, though. It's not his. It's this big old floater thing. It's a rig setup. You throw it out there, and it floats with the current. I like to try that. There's a spot down. I like to try that. Man, it sit out there and just float around like this right here, right there. Wishing live so far away from each other, I would love to fish with you one day. Yeah, same here, man. I'd like to go out there fishing on evening time with you out there. We used to have some friends in North Carolina. We used to think about one time coming down there visiting, but I think they moved out, so moved away from there. So if we ever go that way, to be South Carolina, down to Myrtle Beach. Yeah, wish we didn't live so far apart. That'd be awesome fishing down there. I've been watching you catch some good fish down there, buddy. I always hit that like button. But you're something else, buddy. You're something else. You can come to North Carolina to Dirty Myrtle. No, I can't go through there. That's above. I'm going below. Eric B, you going fishing today? Or did you fish yourself out yesterday? When yesterday you was fishing? Yeah, it was yesterday. I sat there and watched you throwing that live bluegill out there. Well, that's playing on the TV though, but I had to go outside and do some stuff. We had some high winds come up through here, and that big foldable awning thing on them four legs was blowed over the yard. I had to go get it, put it up. So we must have had a pretty good storm. Get off 40 and go right to River Rat. Ah, who knows? I might have to make a trip up that way. Probably take about 12 hours to get over there. Not today. I'm headed to distribution center. Okay. Did you wind up doing any good yesterday? I watched you for a while. Got to start reading your chat, buddy. Quite often. Me don't fish. He just goes sits by the water. What's up, Brian? At 4095 stop and see you when you're 2 hours from Myrtle. And then you're on 2 hours from Myrtle. Wow. 2 bass and some brims. Nice, nice. That seems like a pretty good bass spot, don't it? I seen you get some bluegill out there. Brim, bluegill. Say a prayer for my grandson. He's 7 He's 10 with autism. He's the doctor. Sorry to hear that, buddy. My granddaughter turns 5 today. She's got nonverbal autism. That's one thing I like about having that water slide big water slide we bought her for her birthday is that we can get some other kids her age or just a little older down here and they get on there and play. And she gets out there and plays with them. And that's what I want. I want more interaction, her to have more interaction with other kids because my daughter keeps her in the house all the time. She's afraid to let her get out and everything. And I go out there and set the yard because that a couple of days ago, I was sitting out there and she was out there for 3.5 hours playing on this thing. Her brother came out for about an hour, and then the rest of the time she was there by herself. And I was sitting out there the whole time watching her play. She had the time of her life, boy. I enjoyed it. And if I wasn't so messed up my back or arthritis in my joints, man, I'd be in there playing with her. I wouldn't go down the slide, but yeah, yeah. Brindley's a normal kid too. Every once in a while, you can see the autism come out of her back because she'll be looking at something. She'll go like that, and then boom, she's normal. And she cannot talk. So, Russia, thank you for showing support, my brother. Hey, Eric, I like you, buddy. I like to watch you fish. You're welcome. Brian Bass, 3030 eBay. What are you up to, Brian? Don't say 4'9" either. You working today? Yeah, when she gets a little older, and they say something wrong with her hearing or something like that. But boy, she can be doing something good. And I look at her, tell her, sit down. And boy, she'll drop down. she knows. I look at her, tell her, sit down. She's about to head out to work. See, she's got her brother's cell phone and she's got a tablet. And when she's not on a tablet, she's on a cell phone and she watches Abby Hatcher. She can sit there and she'll be playing with this she loves Hot Wheel cars because she'll pick them up, do the wheels this way and stuff, look at them and line them up in color and sizes. And she can be doing all that and she'll hit the forward reverse constantly on that phone for Abby Hatcher. And I mean, just sit there and do it and not pay no attention to what's playing as long as you get forward reverse. And when that phone goes dead, boy, she gets mad. Boy, she starts stomping her feet, hooping and hollering, and I had to take the arm around her, tell her it's gonna be all right. I got it on the charger, it's gonna be all right, and I'll calm her down. But hey, there's Indiana Chris. What's going on, Chris? Got you running, but can't chat much. Hey, I appreciate you being here, Indy. Right, so he's about to head out to work. Going to that office job, 9 to 5. One way to make a living. Yeah, I heard you had an office job, working behind a desk now. Yep. Pencil pusher. Hey, Brian, you remember these? Bet you never forgot what these are, don't you? What these are for. Uh, Don't know, man. I got too many things to do before we leave to go down there. Cause I'd like to get my floor in my camper and I gotta get it put down. And I gotta put a tarp over it because I'm not gonna leave it up while I'm gone. That ain't gonna happen. But I did find out that on the next street over here that there is another A-frame pop-up camper sitting over there. But I think it leaks because they got tarp over it. They got it up, and I think somebody's staying in it. They got a post lady staying in it till this house gets open. And they got tarp over it. Do what?
I mean, you're getting the birthday girl when she wakes up. That's what I heard.
Yep.
I may have a Walmart order delivered where she got some cupcakes for her birthday.
They said it probably rained all up Saturday.
What I've been seeing, it ain't gonna rain Saturday.
I need to get that thing dried out, put up.
Let it dry up today, but good luck on that.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to rain. Let's see if I can get this charger in. This should be charged. Shows it's charging. Maybe the state charges. Ernie said, "Good morning, Mom Russia." She done walked out, Ernie. Still feel tired. Slept all evening and night. You need to slow down, Ernie. Take a couple of days just to relax and rest. What you got to do around there ain't gonna kill you if it don't get done. Like I might use this day to do the laundry and clean the kitchen up, clean the living room. It says rain here tomorrow and Saturday. She's ready to talk. TTL. Talk to you later. Huh? Miss Chris is ready. Where you going? I think Ernie went to the blood doctor the other day, or what to get his meds redone or something. Oh, fine folks. Got Brian B fixing to head to work. Oh, that's right. I remember you said you had to go to the store. Well, some nice peaches you showed me the other day. When I went and dropped them fish off, they had some jack peaches over and they asked me if I wanted one. I told them I'm not a big peachy eater. I said I just like that. I don't eat peaches like that. And that one lady said, "Well, I'm chopping these up to make peach cobbler." I said, "Now I'll eat that." Peach cobbler and blackberry cobbler, man. I like blackberry better. Store run 22 a box. 22 peaches to a box or $22 a box. They got here at Campbell, Missouri. They got it's the peach capital in Missouri down there, and man, they got peaches all over the place. And man, their peaches are awesome. That things are good, boy. I mean, they're so big that every July, I think it's in July, they have a carnival up there, or a fair up there. They call it the Peach Festival. I've yet to see anything to do with peaches. It's just they bring carnival in and music rides and stuff like that. I haven't been to that thing in years over there. I want to go to that one they got up there at Bluefield, Missouri, man. They got goat burgers up there, man. They say some good burgers. I had one goat burger before, but they said theirs was good. I love some good peaches now. I've never been big on just eating peaches. like that, just grabbing it, watching it, eating it. I've never been big on eating peaches like that. I mean, I did when I was a kid, but if you put it in a cobbler now, man, it's some good eating. My mama made a peach cake with real peaches one time. That was good. Now, looking out there in my camper where my air conditioner goes up under the bench, I got to look and there's 3 holes about that big around on each side. And then it's got the vent in the back that goes outside and lets air circulate in there. And I got to looking and they stuck these little string things down in there. See how it's been up down in there? Then they glued them in or silicone them in. And I don't like that. So I got this awning out here and it's got that black screen I put on there. And I went and cut me a strip off of it. And I'm going to lay it down both sides and lay my wood on top of it to where it let air flow. And I ain't got to worry about all that silicone bull crap. And Indy said, slice with a little milk and sugar. Oh, yeah. I remember my mom got on this grapefruit kick back when we lived in Woodville, California. And said it's supposed to help her lose weight. But she was a little bit thing. She was 5'2". She wasn't that big anyway, but she liked grapefruit. She buy these pink grapefruit and she put sugar all over. She goes, here, son, try that. I told her, Mom, there ain't enough sugar in the world to make it taste good. That grapefruit was bad for her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I eat a peach every once in a while, but I'm just not real big on them. My father-in-law was, he'd go over to, my mother-in-law would stop there at Camel, buy a big old box of peaches, and he'd put them back there in his back room back here. His room stayed ice cold, and he'd put them back here. He'd eat the crap out of the peaches. Him and my son would. They liked their peaches. I just was a big peach eater. Every great once in a while, I get some peaches out of a can or something in here, and I eat them, but I'm not a big peach eater. When I lived at Campbell, I had a roommate, and when we buy groceries or something, and when we got paid, and we shared the rent and everything, and he'd buy cans of peaches, and he'd sit there, not even with a fork, and drink the juice and tip the can up, eat the peaches out of it. Man, I don't know how you do that. Tell the truth, you like that fuzz touching your face, Randy. That's how I got all this fuzz on my face right here. The peaches wore off on it and started growing. I figure something like Fat Boy Eric or Brian would say something like that. Not you, Randy. He got me on that one. My parents, grandparents used to pick fruit up in Michigan. Hey, when I first got my first wife, I moved to Florida and I was picking oranges, man. I hated that. Shit, a half a day of that and I was done, man. My arms were scratched all to hell. And I just couldn't do it as fast as them Haitians, man. I wasn't making no money. I could tell I wasn't gonna make no money. So I quit that job and went to the dairy farm, feeding cows, made more money. I like them in an apple or a copper. I like the ones in the can. I like them in an apple or copper. And I mean, if I want an apple pie, I want apple pie. But man, a good peach cobbler, you can't beat that. Blackberry's my favorite. Now, they can't beat that blackberry cobbler. Whew, man, that's so good eating it there. But I can't eat them no more because the seeds. Remember one time we had to peach seed from peaches from over at Campbell, Missouri, man. There's some good peaches. And I father-in-law had them throwing seeds away, and I grabbed one of them and I brought it down here and I planted it in the ground in a certain spot. And I probably didn't have stuff like that deep around dirt. It wasn't very deep. And if it comes up, and don't. Well, that dirt did come up. It got about that tall, and the damn rabbits eat it off, killed it. I love blackberries, man, but I can't eat them no more because the little bitty seeds that's in them. I can't eat them. I remember rabbit hunting in the wintertime on railroad tracks and all them blackberries, man. You should go pick up blackberries, eat them as your rabbit hunt, man. We used to go pick bushel baskets full of things off there and make uh, jams, jelly, preserves, pancake syrup out of it. Man, everything you think of, good. Oh, good. There's a truck stop south of has great blackberry cobbler. There's a truck stop up the interstate a ways. I can't remember if it's the Matthews, Charleston one, or the next one up, or next one down. I can't remember. I think it's the next one down. Anyway, they got a restaurant on the side of it, and man, they got some of the best barbecued pork steak, smoked pork steaks, man, that you ever eat, man. That things are good. Now they serve some blackberry cobbler. That's good. Hey, regulators, mount up. What's cracking? Me and Big Mike was talking about you the other night. Trying to figure out where you been. It ain't seen you in a while. How's things going? Yeah, you regulators, mount up. You been out fishing there? That's what we was talking about. See, I asked if he was out fishing. I ain't seen you in a while. He said you was out fishing, but you wasn't doing videos or live and like that. It had been too hot. I was waiting on him to set this truck anymore. Said, no, sir. It's going. No, sir. I'm hoping that phone charger, man. That's a fast charge. It charges up phone. Yes, but my grandson runs every one he gets his hands on. I don't know how he do it. I guess he's pulling on a cord or whatever. Plug it into a stitch cord. It's the worst thing for a charger. Blueberries are ripe up here now. Have a few places that you can pick them. I'm not a big fan of blueberries either. I bought a container full of them. I washed them real good, got them clean. And I was sitting there eating them. I just couldn't do it. I thought I wanted some, so I buy the blueberry juice. I was ready to go drink that. Regular said, I'm getting the urge to go fishing again. Yep, so am I, buddy. I haven't been fishing in a while. Last time I went fishing, I was up there skipjack fishing here in June. And I'm getting the urge to go back fishing again. I just wish the Mississippi River would get down to where it's normal so I can get this one spot. It might have to wait till this winter when it cools off some. But I'm thinking that's going to be a good spot over there. I think it's going to produce a giant fish out of there. Got my boat right, but no one wants to go. Yeah, I heard that you got your boat going good. Just go by yourself, buddy. Take the missus with you. Y'all just go have a good time. That's one of the nice things pulling a reefer truck. You can taste different things, berries, etc. Ah, I used to work at this one place in Hayti and had this uh, truck driver, and sometimes I become good friends with him. And he called me. He said, "Hey, come up here to where he parked his truck up here. He run a reefer truck." And he said, "I got something for you." And I'd go up there and I'd meet him, and he'd pull out this. It's like a 50-pound bag of oranges, and he'd give me oranges. He'd give me apples. He'd give me whatever. I mean, just call it, "Hey, come up here. They ain't never gonna miss this." And because at that time they were running it in crates without tops on them, and they would be just stacked up in there. And they'd go by the weight of it or whatever, or how many crates of oranges they get. And for a long time, man, he kept me in oranges, apples, cantaloupes. Man, he just called, "Hey, bud, we got up here talking." We went fishing a few times, and we was friends for a long time. But I think the guy passed away now. Be back in a bit. Got to fuel the car and go to the store. She won't go. What? Oh, that's no good. Plymouth, Indiana, they have a blueberry festival usually around Labor Day. You ever go to it? Is it pretty good? Don't get me wrong, I like to taste the blueberries, but I just not a big eater of them. Like cranberries. I like drinking a lot of cranberry juice. It cleans your, detoxifies your body. I like it. Blueberries do the same thing, I think. I just can't eat a lot of them berries that's got like little seeds like blackberries. I love blackberries dearly, man. I eat them by the handful, but they got them little bitty seeds in there. And with my diverticulitis, I can't do it anymore. Chris, you seen them walkie talkies that can talk from coast to coast? Walkie talkies, really? Huh, I ain't seen those. Those would be nice to have. Aaron is another person I would love to fish with someday. Health is getting so bad, hard to go anywhere anymore. Now there's several of them where I like to fish with, but I'm gonna get to them over time. Like I haven't even made plans for next year, except for if I do real good at the gold camp, I'll go back to that. But I haven't even made plans yet to fish with anybody else for next year because I wanted to go up there and fish with Big Mike this year, and I wanted to go up and fish with Roger Muskrat Adventures. But with this trip that's coming up for my granddaughter and the one I'm taking up there, that kind of puts a damper on the money situation. So, yeah, we will have to figure that out. Yeah, regular, you're closer to him than I am. Like you're in Virginia. Well, Andy said he hasn't seen them. I ain't either. I don't know what kind of power them things push and how big they are. They got that big, like a big military with an antenna. It's called a telephone. They're like $50 a piece. That's not bad if they're that powerful. And I got a set of walkie talkies here. I can barely reach down to my mother in law's. company my dad works for has them. They work great. I don't know of anybody I know coast to coast talk to. Have my sisters out in Arizona wearing on her hip. Hey, they bother them all the time. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? Similar to that old Nextel phones, talk to text phones, whatever that is. It goes bleep. You let off of it, yeah. Wonder what you pay to get them things going. $50 a piece plus a monthly deal. He said message him the link on Facebook, Aaron. Yep, Nextel, push to talk. Yep. I remember what Orange County Choppers, and him and his son had one. They would talk about that. David said, I'm about to head out of here because Mesa County Youth Fair. Because I'm heading to the Mesa County Youth Fair. Well, you have fun, David. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. We're just letting everybody in the chat talk, and I'm just feeding off the chat. While the chat's moving, I'm moving. I appreciate you coming here, David. From one David to another, have a good day, buddy. Also, Elvis is alive. Look up Bob Joyce. There, Margo, Elvis Cook. And they also say Michael Jackson is alive too. Didn't you see that one video where that guy was setting out where was that at? I think it was some kind of ball game or something, and the guy scanning around, and they're sitting Michael Jackson looking old in the crowd. And they swear today that that is Michael Jackson. The birds are shining. I bet that thing out there is not aired up and going. I'll bet you money on anything that I have to hit that reset button on that deal. I broke my new fishing rod, snapping turtle. Broke my new fishing snapping turtle. Did you break your rod catching a snapping turtle? Tried to pick it up like this, didn't you? So I get him in, I pull a line, the line snaps and snaps. Don't I just grab him by the neck right there, take the hook out. Well, that sucks. I mean, you got to get another one or do something with it. I guess I need to get my day going. Man, I tell you what. But I'm going to get out of here, folks. And I wish y'all have a great day. Looking forward to the weekend. But I've got to get my day going. I got to get out here and make sure this thing's aired up. I got to check the weather, see if it's going to rain. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to get that thing put up. But I know I want to get it put up for all these kids show up this party because I'm afraid they would tear that one up. And the other one's got insurance on it. So I appreciate y'all coming here and hanging out with me this morning. I hope your day gets started good. Have a good weekend coming up. Y'all be good. Tell me up, baby. Have a good day, everybody.